Yo, 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 Eagle Eye crew, what's up? Spartan Red, how's it all going? We're back in the chill out zone. Yo, yo, guard, how you doing, Deborah, Eli, Odin's Beard, Face Diaper, James, how you doing? Yes, 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 we are back. We are back. Big shout out to all the Eagle Eye crew. Yo, yo, Dean, how you doing? Odin's Beard's on it already. Yeah, man. You're not seeing... Listen, I'm bad, you know. I'll tell you why. Because you're all turning up late for school. And that is why I'm not jumping on until we get 25. Yeah, man. You're all late for school. This is your punishment. You all know it's going to be a 10:30 lick. I'm going to go every day as every day, infinite streams. You know, I might have the alternative day off as soon as the professor comes back. But it's 10:30 is the lick. Come on now. Big shout out to everybody over Melted Red Bricks University. If you haven't joined the Facebook group, it's ours. Please join. EEC are the governors over there. Fantastic group. It's starting to grow. Fantastic evidence every day. I'm just knocked out by people that have just understand meltology and are putting the evidence up every day. So a big shout out to everyone over at Melted Red Bricks University. Before I forget, a big shout out to the professor himself. How you doing, Jerry? I hope you managed to sort things out. Check Jerry's channel when the building's cried 2.0 and 3.0. Jerry was the first to realise mountains are nothing more than melted buildings. Likewise, check out Jerry's documentary. It is the fundamental keystone of meltology. Once you've watched that, your questions will be answered and you won't look silly asking silly questions. Told you, you're not late. Don't even look. 25 and then we'll get lit and get going. You know how it is. We get lit, we talk shit, and then we hit the bricks. Spartan Red's chill out zone. Do it different here. It's all about the Eagle Eye crew chilling out, twisting one up, looking at evidence. It's a forum so that we can talk and exchange ideas. But you have to know Meltology. Otherwise, you will stick out like a sore thumb. Yo, Denise from UK. That's where I'm from. Deborah, how you doing? Eli makes me laugh. Look. Late meat means you're pregnant. Yeah, you're getting up to no good. Get here, Eagle Eye Crew. What you doing? Please like, share, and subscribe, and post a link out. Yo, Enlightened Mank, how you doing? Nice to see you in the house. Eagle Eye Crew. Shout out to Ivaldas, the Prince. I'll send him a link every day, trying to get him on here. My man's drinking every day, showing me pictures of drink. Oh, my days. So, Ivaldas, if you get here, it'd be great, even if you can jump in the chats. Likewise, a shout out to TTS69 Jen. I have to get her on the show, actually. So, I'll be in communications with you shortly for that, Jen, if you're watching. Yo, Deborah, how you doing? Odin's beer, good lad. Spartan. Oh, listen, this is what I like. Rolling my dude now. That's it, man. That's what I want. I've had a couple of shots of shut up juice. I've got my thing in my hand. I'm ready. Yeah, if you're listening, James, I know you're there backstage. I just want to get these numbers up before we start. Yo, Ray. Yo, Ray's in the house. How you doing, bruv? Ray's in communication with me all day long on Messenger. I love it. The things he sends me on Messenger is crazy. I love it. Keep it up, Ray. You keep me well informed, mate. I love it. I'll tell you what else I'm loving, because obviously I've had some shut up juice and a smoking on a fat one. I'm loving the tunes. Brings me back to when I was a young man. Oh, man. Yeah. Come on. Where's all my cunts? Get in the house. You know it's 10:30. This is why you're in punishment. That's why I'm not getting on until there's 25. Ray says, all good live. Eagle Eye Crew class starting soon. Bad attention. Yeah, Ray, they're late. They're late. They know it's a 10:30 thing. Is there a Jerry tonight? I don't know, mate. I'll send out the links. You know, I know Jerry's having a lot of technical problems at the moment and having to move around a bit to find a spot that gives him, you know, 'cause it's no good Jerry coming on and he's breaking up and we're losing signal all the time. You know, he gets frustrated with that and I can understand it. So he wants to make sure he gets a good internet connection. So, because the first thing Jerry's doing when he comes on again is we're having a review of the When the Buildings Cry documentary, part 1. So that's the first thing he's doing. Tunology comes. Yeah, mate, you know it. James is tootled off because he couldn't bump his weight. James, you're in. You've been in for a while.
Okay. Hello, everyone.
How you doing, man?
I'm good. How's everyone doing? Hello, Eagle Eye Crew and everybody else that's in attendance.
That's it. Shout them out, man. I love it because they, in the way the life is at the moment, there's not a lot of time around to spend. And when people give up their time to come and hang out with me, I love it. Shows they care, shows they want to know, shows they want to see evidence, hang out, have some jokes and fun. That's what the chill out zone's for. EEC. Yes. Yeah, fuck it. Thailand. Very, very. Namaste, JJ. Look. All in the house. All in the house. Yeah, so I sent the links out. I think Mark might pop by. I don't have to. The professors come in.
I talked to him earlier today. He's getting a few things taken care of down in town. He said he might be able to pop through later. He wasn't sure.
Yeah, so it's all good. I mean, we until he gets himself in a situation where his internet's not playing up so much, and because he's no good to us unless we can talk to him properly.
Absolutely.
We can't, you can't get, because I was just explaining to the stream that as soon as he gets himself sorted out, we're having a review of the documentary. We are doing a full review. He is going to give the lesson on that on the documentary, the first part of that documentary, so that we can refresh our minds. And I know, because that's what his stream really is for, is to review the documentary, and he hasn't been able to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's very frustrating for him.
Yes. Trying to get your information out, and you're restricted. He said he's going to try and get to the other part of the hillside today if no one's on there, where he has better internet. But he had personal shit he was taking care of as well.
Yeah, he'll sort it out.
Yes.
Yeah, it's it depends on where he is, on the signal, because obviously he has to move about, and then when he comes back, if it's vacant possession, if no one's there, you go in that spot. So that's why he's had to move around so much. It's never an easy thing when you've got to move around, trying to find a decent spot to get decent signal.
Yes, we've all gone through that.
I'm having it today. Issues with my camera again, going all jerky, and I don't know. I think after time, I think the alphabet agencies.
Exactly.
I periodically pulled a cord out of my laptop to let it run on the battery, because normally it just runs off the AC, and that's how they move down the electrical current. They showed us that in enough films.
Sneaky, dirty bastards.
Ain't they just? Ain't they fucking just? Enlightened Mac says, his signal can't go through the melted buildings. Yeah, of course not. Odin's Beer says, ABCDQRST cunts. No, they're not cunts, mate. They're not cunts, they're shit cunts. A cunt is useful. They're not useful at all in any form, only for fucking people over. ABC boys, most deaf on the soul. Yeah, of course they are. You don't think they're monitoring this stream? Of course they are. Of course they are. I ain't even begun to talk about things, and they're monitoring this stream. I noticed the Pelters couldn't get in today. I don't know why. The hate mob. When you're doing something good, because the hate mob are on you. But I don't. You know what? Once I've done a stream, I don't watch it back or nothing. I don't even look in the comments. Nothing like that. It never affects me because I never do it. I lagged. I'm always lagging, mate. Like the chill out music beat, thank you. Once we get to 25, we can start on, we'll do some memes. I'll jump into something, and I'm sure James has got plenty of evidence. Mr. Terminator.
I do. I grabbed a few things for today. Absolutely.
Ray says, I can't wait until the Boots on the Ground Eagle Eye Crew compilation comes together. We will upload our individual Boots on the Ground short clips and collage it together. Just an idea. It'd be great.
Yeah, Mark has some great boots on the ground evidence.
Yes,
he's lucky to be in a spot where I guess the river runs or the swamp or whatever, because he has some great stuff.
Yeah, he's right in a good spot.
Pieces.
He's in a good spot. Same as Ivaldas. Ivaldas got some.
Yes,
Ivaldas has got some on point evidence.
Yes, he does.
I was speaking to him today. Actually, he's working on some stuff for Glasgow or Edinburgh. So hopefully he'll put that out soon. We'll nice. See the fruits of his labour. It'd be good.
Yes. Absolutely.
Eagle Eye Crew, where are you? Come on. You're late. There's cheers from Ray and great idea, mate. Yeah, it is a fantastic idea. Especially if we get these clips from all around the flat earth plane.
Yes.
Just to prove. Interview each Eagle Eye Crew boots on the ground and let them explain what they see, and the crew can interact. Yeah. We can do that in a room. If you've got Facebook, we can do that in our group on Facebook. If you haven't joined the group, please join Melted Red Brick University. It is the Eagle Eye Crew platform. We're the governors over there. You're seeing a mod here. That's James Terminator.
What's up, everyone?
He's just like the Terminator, actually. Just like him. Greetings from how you doing, human, after all? Hope you're okay over there. I'm glad you could jump in to the Spartan Red Chill Out Zone. Sorry if I'm a bit jerky. I don't know what's wrong with this camera. I might have to upgrade my software. But that's for tomorrow. It will do for now. We need a When the Building Scribe University website. Yeah, but it's time, Ray. It's time. I mean, I'm working on my book. I'm supposed to be working on my book, and I've only written one chapter in 2 months, and that's just poor. So to do a website now, we'd have to delegate that. We'd have to delegate that to somebody else. James went to the Gabba system to visit Yoda, aka Decampinator, to complete his training. You saw that, didn't you? Once he went up there, once he went up that melted building with Jerry, come back never the same. Never the same. He's ruthless, just like me. See the name Ruthless? Yo, Frequency. How you doing, mate? I'm glad you can jump in. Hope everyone's okay round your way. See that? Ruthless Chiller. Ruthless Chiller. There's Mr. Ruthless there. I said to him, I made a slight suggestion to him. Go and join all these theology groups. He's in every group now. Every group. My man's got some evidence. Love it.
What's up, Face Diaper?
I'm slacking on my book too. I've got tons of journals. Yeah, you know. I mean, you have what? You know what? Because I'm so the way I am, I think to myself, right, I'm going to spend 4 hours doing research, and then I'm going to write a chapter of the book. Maybe take me 2 hours. No, I spend 6 hours on the laptop, and then I ain't got no time. So I've got to be more disciplined with my time. It is hard. It is hard to find the time. Yes, bro, I haven't got back at work till 11:30, so I'm all ears. Nice one, mate. I'm glad you're here. Come on, Eagle Eye Crew, like, share, and subscribe. Send the link out wherever you can. Mind you, it was a 4-hour shift last night, so I can imagine most people are a bit tired, but I'm eager to go. I'm always eager to see evidence, James.
Yes. I'm going through mine right now.
Hang on. Enlightened Mate says, Spartan, watch a YouTuber, Paul Cook. He, a mud flood dude from London who make videos of melted red brick, and he don't know. He got a video of a home that has a hidden home below ground level of red brick. Yeah, the level of incompetence is incredible with these people. But this is why I will go and watch their videos. I will join all these groups because I'm taking the evidence that I need from them, because they can't understand it. They don't have the explanation for it. They come with all kind of shit.
Yeah, they definitely have it in the wrong context.
Yeah, they've got no context of what they're talking about. You know, millions of years ago, trillions of years ago, sedimentary layers. Oh, it was volcanic eruptions and all this madness, mud floods. It was all crazy, and they're obviously staring them in the face,
slapping them in the face.
I'll take the evidence, but I don't engage with the group because I could quite easily slay them right there. But I just don't want the backlash, you know what I mean?
Right, it's not worth it.
People are dedicated to in their belief system. They believe it was sedimentary layers. They believe it was fucking volcanoes that erupted. Leave them to it. Sooner or later, just like the meme I made today of the Titanic heading towards the iceberg. The Titanic,
that was a good one.
Academia. The Titanic, which is academia, is going to sink.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, I mean, like I make them now and again, James. I've got quite a few, but I just couldn't. I just was thinking about it today, and I just thought, I've got to make that meme. Got to make it.
Yeah, that was definitely. You had some thought in that one.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Same as those geologists and shit who happen upon the picture, you know.
Right.
Let them think about it. What's this meltology? This is the biggest.
They're going crazy right now.
Yeah, listen.
That's messing with their money.
They should be shitting their pants.
Yes, that's going against their money.
Right. They should be shitting their pants. They got to hope. They got to hope that these dumb fucks don't pick up on it.
Yeah, exactly. Isn't that the truth?
Freak says, I'm a night owl, baby. Bring on the meltification lessons and evidence. I love this stuff. Oh,
hey,
listen,
the freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night. The freaks
all come to the zone. All come to the chill out zone. You know, we're blazing. We're blazing.
Matter of fact, that just remind me, my baby's gone now, so I can go ahead and spark something up.
Oh, dog.
That's why I'm sitting here empty-handed.
You are not going to be a meanie.
He just got picked up, so I'm good now. You know, I got to.
Oh, listen, that's good. It's good when you get that free, man. It's good when you get free. Yeah, I'm a night owl as well, Frequency. I mean, sometimes, I've got to look after the grandkids, and then my day's a bit messed up because I can't do what I need to do. But, I haven't had them all week, so I'm streaming all week. And, I like to sleep during the day anyway.
Yeah, I might not go through all this for my grandkids. Hell, they're a lot older, so hell with
that's it.
They know what this is. Hell, they mama do it. Shit.
Oh yeah, man. Listen, guys, I just really appreciate you spending time. That's what I'm.
Chill out zone, everyone. Good vibes, positivity. That's all we vibe on here. everyone to have a good time, hang out, and enjoy yourselves, and
Exactly.
hopefully pick up some knowledge.
Well, this is it. As long as you don't mention those red card offences, there are red card offences. I will show you them in a minute.
No fast.
I've got them listed.
No dabs.
I've
like
got
that.
listed. That's it. Yeah. No jib jabs. No jib jabs, man.
Yeah, this kills everything. Because even on flat Earth, you got so many retards out there that just can't comprehend it. But this here, it's too easy not to comprehend. You have to really be brain dead to not comprehend this because I don't know. I mean, these people think you're spinning 1,000 miles an hour and whatnot, but this here they can go outside and kick a rock. You know, go kick rocks.
Yeah, of course.
Red bricks.
All you're kicking is red bricks, of course. I mean, they want, you know. I've come getting to the stage now of James that no point trying to wake up sheep. Let's unite the lions.
Yeah,
how about that one?
Yes.
No point trying to wake the sheep. Let's unite the lions.
Yeah.
Let's get the lions united. The ones that are awake. I mean, if you're flat Earth, you have to say, well, why is it flat?
Exactly.
Because it's melted, mate. Because it's melted. That's why. And then you're on the road. You know, they just stop at flat Earth and don't want to see nothing else. Wow.
It kills their reality. I mean, it takes away from their moonwalk and other stuff. It's just everything. I mean, these people are afraid to find out the truth. I mean, I don't know. If you're looking for the truth, you always find the truth. But if you're trying to hold on to something, you just won't let it go.
No, of course not. This is why I'm so dedicated.
Yes, you are. The only man I know goes on vacation and still working until the wee hours of the morning.
Yeah, guys. I mean, I should be resting actually, but I ain't gonna rest. I know I ain't. Freak says, sorry, let me catch up with the comments. Does anyone know how the professor's getting on? He's okay as far as I know. He's just trying to find another spot to pitch his tent so that he can get decent internet. You know, he knows he can't keep jumping in and out with bad internet. We need to have proper lessons. And he knows as soon as he's sorted, he'll be here.
Absolutely. He's not happy with it. He himself is disappointed in the fact that the internet. He's doing all kind of stuff. The booster.
The chill out zone is for all Eagle Eye crew. If you've got evidence, send me your email and I'll send you the link. Come and show it to us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Simple as that. It's for all Eagle Eye crew.
Don't be bashful. Get up here on the panel.
Exactly. YouTube. Oh, we've heard that. Sorry. We've heard that. Much love, Dread and James. Blessings, Eagle Eye crew. That's from the other James. How you doing, mate? I'm glad you can jump in. Good to see you. The sheep will go stuck in that little sauce. Yeah, they're all drinking the Kool-Aid, Ray. We know that. You can tell that by their craziness that they want to believe in. Sleep when you die, man. Exactly. Far too much to uncover and find. Arresting.
Blessings to you as well, James. Blessings to everyone. Goodbye. Blessings to everyone. To all.
Blessings, greetings, love. This place is for everyone to chill out.
Absolutely.
Get your swerve on, man.
Get it on. Let's get it on.
Swerve on. Because you know what? We live in a world that's trying to oppress us. They don't want free thinkers. They don't want people who think for themselves. They don't want freedom of expression. But you know what? I can turn around and tell you I love you, and I don't give a fuck what everybody says.
People hate freedom. That's one of the worst. That's one of the worst things people can do. They think about being free. They just, what can I do without government? Then what? We'll be doomed.
Yeah, you know why? Because they've been treated like kids all their lives, having their hands held by government.
Yes.
Right? They don't know nothing else.
Those are
you know what? I don't really. I mean, I don't like retards because they're just retards because they don't want to think. But in a way, I don't blame them.
Get fucked behind them. All of us get screwed over by
we'll get fucked behind them. But I don't blame them because this mind control programming agenda that's been going on all their lives is very, very, very persuasive and very, very hard to break.
That's one thing they didn't fuck up on is that mind control. They are good at that. I mean, that's one good thing about government. They are good at fucking people's mind.
Yeah, of course. They've had a long time doing it.
You know what?
Yeah.
Begging to get it.
Get that Kool-Aid. Get that Kool-Aid. We'll give you a free smoke if you get that Kool-Aid. Oh, that's more like it, Eagle Eye Crew. A couple more. Excuse me.
No, they hate
more
rebels.
We can get into some shit.
Rebel without a cause. They hate rebels.
Oh yeah.
They hate thinkers. They hate people who think for themselves. They only like people who follow. Don't ask questions.
That's it.
Start asking questions.
Be a good free range fucking slave. Be a good free range slave. That's what you are, free range slaves. Yeah, you don't see the bars, you don't see the chains, but the bars and chains are money.
Exactly, Deborah. Exactly.
The bars and chains are tradition, religion.
You're right. Yeah,
keeping
right.
your mind penned in. You ain't supposed to be like this, man.
That day's coming.
Wow.
Party like it's 1999.
They push out images all day long. No wonder that they are program. Of course, because they got you glued to the fucking stupid box, haven't they?
Yep, the good old boob tube.
Yo, Eric, I'm glad you could jump in, bruv. Thanks for spending your time in the chill out zone with the Eagle Eye Crew. We love you.
Fred, Greg, what's up?
Oh, Fred. Oh, I feel sorry for Fred.
Skipped out yesterday, Fred. You skipped out yesterday.
Listen, James, they are fucking fed up on Facebook, love. They are. My man thought he's coming off a 3-day ban today. Yeah, only to find out he's got another 3-day ban.
Fucking dirty bastards.
They're ruthless, mate. They're ruthless. You know what, though, Fred? Keep speaking your truth, mate. I don't give a fuck. Keep putting it to them. I'm teaching my grandson to say melted red bricks and MELTOLOGY. It will piss my son off. I love it. Yeah. That's right. Teach the young. Teach the young. Teach the young. Right.
This is why already.
This is why we have this huge disconnect in our history, because our real parentage has been removed.
Yeah, I'm there too.
Get this. Aha, awesome, Dean. Nice. Fred putting in the work. Look. Fred's putting in the work. Of course you are. You're getting banned up, mate. You're getting shadow banned every minute. We love it. Yeah. Sherry A, how you doing? Hope you're all right. Yo, Spartan Red fans, love you. Listen, keep going, Sherry. You're on the right road.
Yeah, Sherry. We love you in here, Sherry.
Look at her, look. Yeah, it's like, who am I?
Hey,
I know
Sherry,
who you are.
Pretty soon, Sherry, you're gonna be up here sharing the screen, Sherry. We want to see your information. You just keep at it. We're
real. She posts some good pictures up.
Love seeing
you. Evidence coming hard from the Eagle Eye Crew. Yeah, we come hard and correct all the time. Because government styled us by contract at birth, of course. It's all about this fucking law of admiralty or whatever shit they sit all based on the sea. It's crap. Feel the love. Yeah, of course. It's all about love. The chill out zone is all about love. Frequency says, yo, Eagle Eye Crew, love you all. Of course.
Much love.
Keep the vibes high. Keep the vibes high.
Yeah, they hate when the energy's up there. They want your energy.
Oh, yeah, we love that. Look, listen, you're getting that for that, my man. You're getting that.
Bam. We want your hair to stand up on your arms and on the back of your neck.
Yeah,
we want that vibe just going through you. Energized.
You know, the thing about it is that we're radiating this vibe, and the vibe's so good that the haters can't dare come.
No.
They can't
No.
surface, man. They can't surface. Not at all.
Get my little crutch real quick.
Well, whilst you're doing that,
I'm back. Try to get my crutch real quick. Okay, we got some memes to go through.
here we go. Now, I've had to do this because, you know, we still get the occasional. We still... James is laughing. We still get the occasional...
I thought they were bricks at first from back here. I thought they were bricks. I was like, okay, they're popping out. I get close to them. Oh, shit, that's... Oh,
yeah, now you see. Right, listen, before I start, remember, when I share screen like this, I cannot see the comments and I can't see people in the backstage. So if you can just watch the comments, James, just to make sure it's going all right.
Got it going right now.
Hopefully there won't be any issues because it's all love in here tonight. All love. We all love each other. We don't need to, you know, if we disagree, it's fine, but no personal attacks. I'm not having it because everyone's entitled to their opinion. But please
otherwise you're out of here.
Yeah, don't air it here, you know, or try and, you know, victimize people. We're not having it. Anyway, getting back to these are the rules. For you new tards and anyone else who's not an Eagle Eye crew member, red card comments. Mud flood, erosion, sedimentary layers, volcanoes, tectonic plates, glacial precession, gravity. Please don't. Space, dinosaurs, carving, Titan arseholes, tree stumps. And also, I'm going to change this and put religion.
I was going to say you're being nice, but, you know, hey,
listen.
You just fucked up someone's whole realm of thinking.
Of course, but it needs to be.
Everything like, oh shit, what's left?
Yeah, James, it needs to be. You need to shake people up.
Absolutely.
People are comatose. You need to shake them up.
And once again, people, it has nothing to do with your belief system. This room here is for to hang out. This is to go over the documentary, going over evidence. If you want to your belief system, they have chat rooms for that. They have rooms for that. We don't go in there and disrupt it. Whatever your belief system is, keep it to yourself and enjoy this part of history that was never taught to us. It has nothing to do with the personal way you feel, your belief system. This has to do with truth. If you're into truth, keep enjoying.
Exactly, James. Exactly. You've got to understand that this is a new field.
A field that they don't want us in.
Right.
That's why I was hitting. They don't want you to know nothing.
That is going to upset a lot of people in the old field that you want to call geology and academia in general.
Every field that has to do with digging,
it smashes them to pieces.
Excavation, anything that has to do with that, taking something out of the earth, because we know what it is.
Meltology shows you that they are lying. They are lying.
Big time.
Here we go. Train your mind to be calm in every situation. When you're blowing your top, you make rash decisions. Got to keep it inside.
Absolutely freak.
Got to keep it inside. This is why I have the demeanor that I have. When you're blowing your top, you can't think clearly. Sorry. Chapter 1. If it is important enough to you, you will find a way. If it is not, you will find an excuse. How many people do we know like that?
A whole lot of them.
right? You get the dedicated people who don't stop. Their noses to the grindstone all the time. And then you got the other ones who, oh no, this has got happened and this has happened and oh, I can't do it today. And they never get ahead. You know? Never get ahead. Here we go. Don't be impressed by money, followers, degrees, titles. Do be impressed by generosity, integrity, humility, and kindness. All positive vibrations, all of these. This lot shit on this don't be impressed by is all shit.
And that's what they push on us.
All the time.
Go through life.
They push it on you all the time.
Gotta have money. Gotta.
They want you to be enamored of money and follow
government.
follow government and pop stars and footballers and all of this crap and celebrities.
Go get indoctrinated.
Or they want you to get indoctrinated with degrees so that you can to get titles.
Yes. Go in the military, get your stars and bars.
Some people think I'm unhappy, but I'm not. I just appreciate silence in a world that never stops talking, which is so true. This is so me. Very quiet person. I'll take the joy out of silence. Hearing my own mind is a fantastic feeling. Can't do it with all the noise of this life that we lead. I found the key to happiness. Stay away from idiots.
The problem is some people don't know how to get in their own mind, and that's where all the peace is. Once you can get in your own mind and clear your mind and clear all the thoughts out. Some people just don't know how to do that. You got to learn how to. You got to know how to meditate. You know, you got to know how to let all that stuff go.
You know what, James? My wife passed away 8 years ago, and for those 8 years, I've been inside my own mind, and I'd like to say I'm the most happiest I've ever been. Worked out things, seen things. The icing on the cake was MELTOLOGY. That made everything. That made the puzzle that this life is complete, so I can understand the past now. This is the reason why the way the world is. This is the reason that government is doing what it's doing, because it's trying its hardest to fucking hide its past, the past.
Sherry says she feels you, Spartan.
Yeah. Tell her, Sherry, twist one up. Yo, dog, I heard you got vaxxed against COVID, and now you've got COVID. And tell others to get vaxxed against COVID to prevent COVID, even though they can still get COVID.
But once you go vaxxed, you can't go back.
That's it. You're done. You're done. Once you've had that, you can't go back. I mean, this is the buffoonery that these people are peddling to people, and they believe in it. It's incredible.
We know one of them is fake. The other one's real. One of them they got to put inside of you. The other one they tell that you got inside of you.
Yeah. It's madness.
People fell for it. I mean, it's insane.
I mean, certainly plenty of people are boasting about having it now.
Yeah, a lot of people in my family as well, which is, I don't understand, man.
Again, look, people should be screaming from the rooftops. Look, did you know that James C. Smith of the World Economic Forum is the CEO of Thomson Reuters, who is the global leading source of news? Did you know he also sits on Pfizer's board of directors? Although I'm sure it's just a coincidence and therefore nothing to worry about. You know, got his toes in both camps. Like we say, like the FDA is always up Pfizer's ass.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Was that someone come in, Joe?
No. No.
Hang on, let me just check, because you might not be able to see him. No. Okay, we go back. It's just, they make these appointments, and obviously there's interest of conflict, and nobody bats an eyelid. No one challenges it. No one even thinks that this is corruption at the highest levels. It's crazy. Science used to be a systematic approach of continual questioning, experimentation, and discovery. It is now an infallible corporate-backed dogma that only selectively ordained experts are allowed to know or speak of. It is no longer a science, but a dangerous religious cult. Quite right. You got wizards. You got wizards pretending to be scientists. Spellology. Here we go. Health officials looking for COVID. Health officials looking for adverse vaccine reactions. Yeah, exactly. They don't give a shit. Send the blind man to look for the vaccine reactions. Don't give a shit. Educating the mind without educating the heart is no education at all. That's right. Once you're educated, your heart should be leading you in the right direction. If you have no heart, you end up like these monsters that we've got running the show. No heart. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wow. It really is a beautiful view. Look at that sunset. Look at Meltology sitting there waiting to disrupt academia. They're sunk, mate. They're sunk. Yeah, so a few memes there.
Nice.
No, don't worry, Fred. She had a lung disease, and it was a long, drawn out thing. But you know, that's how it goes. Sunk cunts. Gold-faced diaper, yeah. In a manuscript, Eric says, in a manuscript, an ingredient of red brick is hemoglobin blood. How much blood went into all this red brick? I can't answer that, mate. I don't think it was, but maybe for some of their... this is after the event. So maybe that's what they did with the bricks that they made. The Masons, that's what they do with the bricks that they made. But certainly the bricks that we're talking about in this event, maybe they took that as ordered the lost beings that was obviously melted to shreds in that brick, in the initial melt. Maybe that's where they come up with the ritual of putting blood in the bricks. But they certainly know more than they're letting on. Every picture I've seen of a Mason, they're always standing in front of red bricks. It's a taunt. They like to taunt you with it.
Yes.
Yeah, we know what happened here.
But we're too busy convincing you came from an ape.
Yeah. Great memes, Frequency says.
Yes, they are the best, man.
You know what? I like doing my own, but I don't get enough time because I have to let my mind wander, and then I'll come up with something.
It so great that you come up with this stuff and you come up with your own. A lot of us can grab other ones. You know, I grab evidence, and we got Mark out there, boots on the ground. You know, it's coming up with your own stuff, man. That's great stuff.
You know, it's I try to. You know, the way I think is what would the Eagle Eye crew like to see? You know what I mean? I think, oh yeah, they'd love that one.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? They'd love that one. So, and it keeps me on my toes, keeps the brain cells young because I'm getting on now. I keep telling you, but it keeps me young. Oh, just said everyone checks Derek and Spliff. Oh, that's good stuff, mate. No blood spilled pre-X Factor event, only after the X Factor. Yeah, exactly, Ray. You know, we know this. Again, I want to thank the Eagle Eye crew for jumping into the old chill out zone with Spartan and James.
Yo, what's up, Eagle Eye Crew?
Yeah, the links have been sent out, so I don't know if Jerry might pop on. He spoke to James earlier and said he might be able to get on later. Same as Mark. He said he might run through a little bit later. I haven't seen Valdez in the chat yet, so he's probably still drinking. Valdez loves a beer, I tell you. I thought I loved the beer. He loves the beer more than me. Wow. He's a boy. Listen, me and him have got to go out drinking, I tell you. We have got to go out drinking.
Oh, the white device, it's just a crutch. That's all. My little stone.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's all. They were popular in the 70s. You don't see people, but in the 70s they were popular.
Yeah,
that's
man.
All. Put my joint in there, whatever, so I don't have to,
Yeah, now listen.
And I can take it to the nub.
You know what? It's the way you do it is the way you do it. We know there's nothing they can do about it now, and I'm so happy after the shit they're putting people through that we can fight back with a weapon, the best weapon ever made, the truthalizer.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see that they have to run from the truth, because the truth can stand up by itself. It don't need no help, but they have to run from it. That's why you never get a geologist on this show, even though I'm asking people to, come on, you must know one. Let's get one on the show, or show one of the videos, show them the documentary, let them tell us what they think. Some more chat. Like Mac said, crazy. Haha. Yeah, it is. I'll go out drinking, Spartan. Nice. That'd be a nice little session. Get hammered. Oh, yeah. Valdez loves to drink. He loves to drink.
Yeah.
Inverted science has created a perfect enemy that does not exist and cannot be defeated. Exactly. That's what it's all about. It's all mind games. Yeah. Geologists watch Teletubbies. They are Teletubbies. Frequency says, what part of England you in, Spartan? I'm in Kingston. Oh, Surrey boy. Is that Kingston? Sorry, I'm up at just in a little town outside of Oxford. Valentini's. You cunts. I love yous. They won't relinquish their so-called. Of course not. We got to take it from them. Nothing was ever worth it one easy. Right? They won't make it easy.
No, they don't want the power. They're not going to let go of the power.
Oh, nice freak. Sorry,
it's all about the power. That's it. I mean, the money is free. They get the money, so it's only power.
It's nothing to do with money.
No.
Good reference.
It's control.
Yeah, it's all control.
Yeah.
They have to annihilate, truth. This is what the bombardment with the telly and the media is all about. Move you as far away from truth as possible.
Yes.
Bam, 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 bam. Listen, I've got some new software upgrades to add, and that's why I need a couple of days off, because I need to learn it. But also, Eagle Eye Crew, before I forget, let me read these comments and then I'll tell you. I wonder if the interior of some of these mountains might resemble Erebor. Very funny. Only power when people stop fearing death. Exactly. I imagine the buildings are epic inside it. They all are. All melted. All untold damage. Yeah, us homeboys should meet up for a session of truth. Listen, you live Kingston. You ain't far. You're only around the M25. Valdez is only up the M1. I don't know where Eli is, but yeah, that'd be a boys' night out, wouldn't it? Busting out Eagle Eye Crew when the buildings cry t-shirts. Whoa!
Yeah, how are those coming along?
Yeah, I don't know. He's got another one who's got to learn. He said he's got to learn the technology. So, but we ain't in a rush. Look who's in the house, Fally. How you doing?
How you
Thanks
doing,
for dropping
Fally?
in. Great to see you. Thanks for spending some time with us. Yeah, you should do it. Be awesome. Yeah, of course. Of course. Hee hee. Okay. Where would I go? Let me see. Yeah, we'll do Eritrea first. Okay. Let's have a look at some stuff. You ready, James?
Yes, sir.
You ready, Eagle Eye Crew? And many of you would have seen quite a few pictures of this place. And it is a tourist attraction, but, you know, why? Why is it? How? How did it get there? Have I shared screen? Am I okay?
Yes.
Now, this is the monastery of Eritrea in Greece. I don't care what fucking date they give it. Who the fuck builds a building up there? Who builds a building up there? Look at the damage. This is the building here. Rock curtained over. You see how it only went up so far, James, and then it stopped? Just under the windows, it stopped. Look, just under the windows. Look,
looks a little high, looks a little higher on the other side.
Right, so it's climbed up here higher. But look how it stopped under the windows and started rock curtaining back down. You can see the big drips. Crazy, look. It stopped. And look here how it's engulfed these walls. Clearly a building.
Oh, yeah.
And look how it's blocky over here. Damage, damage, damage. Skip past that one. Why would you put a building up here? How would you put a building up here that looks like this? Look at the balloon rocking, and I can't believe it's just stopped there. Because it would have took it over. All the rest of it's gone. It is crazy damage. Maitreya Monastery in Greece. Look. You're looking at a pocket of survival at the top. All this is melt. Rock curtained over. Plant the C14 scavengers are in. Showing you there was carbon 14 there. Carbon 14 comes from melted red bricks.
It looked like it rolled over the side too. It looked.
Let's go back here.
That is that. Can you blow that up a bit? See how's it coming? It's going in. It's going towards the flat part. It comes up. No, the left side. How it comes all the way up.
Oh, here, yeah.
And then it curves up to the top where it's flat.
Yeah.
It doesn't stop right there. It goes over. That wall would have came around there. It went over. Look around. You can see the wall going to the right. Go to the up. To the right. Now go swing to the right. Keep going all the way to the other side. Keep going. All the way to the other side. And down. Now go across. Okay, no. Now, not that. Okay, right there. Up. See the wall right there. You passed it. Right there. You see, not the rock curtain, but the wall right there. You see the height, see where the wall is, but then you see the rock curtain goes over the wall, like the wall's gone. It engulfed the wall.
All around here. Wow.
Yeah, all to the back, it engulfed it, and then like it draped on top instead of coming down. It actually folded over.
You know why? Because it's a little bit blurred. I can't see it clear.
Gotcha.
Here.
Yes, that right there survived, but the rock curtain next to it just took over the whole wall. That looks like an outer wall.
Yeah,
like a protective wall or something, but it doesn't. It's look at that rock curtain just floods over into like the backyard.
And then we got. You can tell it's flooded because we've got the The scavengers in the center.
I guess that's the staircase to get up and down that place, huh? Look at that. You gotta go run to the grocery store real quick.
You know, you got to book. You have to book Uber in about 3 months in advance, you know, to get your groceries up. Listen, this is a crazy. I mean, who builds like this? You really don't build like that. It's a remnant pocket of survival, same as this. Look how it's melted. This is melted down around it. This building here. You can clearly see brick lines up here, cooked.
Yes.
Look at the colour. Carbon-14 scavengers are in. Under the bridge, under the arches of the bridge, the brickwork's still good. All the on the outside, it's all cooked. Again, the monastery. I'll challenge any geologist to tell me how they built it. Anyone, anybody, any expert, step forward.
Well, that's sacred technology. We don't build that way no more.
Right? Because whoever built this and however long it took, they had to go back here and do another one because there's another part of the monastery over here. Come on, it's a melted building. You can see the balloon rocks here. Heat from the bottom. Heat from the bottom on this one here. All this green is invested in brick ash. Look, this is pockets of survival that didn't melt. It's clear. Don't be thinking these monks are mystical and can float through the air with 200-pound blocks of fucking brick. You know? Is that what you believe in? Same here, look. Melted building. Not one brick has been not affected by the heat. All this shit at the top, look. Windows, doors, archways, steps. It's a building. Don't get twisted. I mean, look at this shit over here. Brick lines. Heat came from the bottom and then stopped. I mean, come on. Just look at it, please. How did they build that? And then look at the top here. Pockets of survival at the top. You can tell. Look. There's a window here. Meltology. All the bricks are all damaged. Okay, look. They connect buildings with these walkways and arches. See that, James? Yeah. James, you see that?
Yeah.
Sorry, what you smoking? Sorry, mate.
Oh no. No, I'm just.
Remember, I can't see the screen. I ain't heard you in a little while. But look, come on, this is a building. It's all melted. It was connected to this building, but this is totally devastated. Everything in the distance that you see is melted building. Brick ash. These buildings were enormous. Again, look here. Huge masses of melted red brick bulging out, balloon rocking out. Look, blocky here at the bottom where it's near the heat of this that's coming up from the bottom, all from the bottom. And you can tell, so you know it's a building because look, here's a piece of building there, and there, and there, and there. The wall. Don't know how people get twisted. You know, it's obvious. This is total melted. This is partially.
Completely rock curtain.
Yeah. Full rock curtain here. Only a partial, because it only come up to a certain point to here.
Pocket of survival.
Pocket of survival. Again, this is Medtra Monastery in Greece. Tell me what happened here then. She's sitting on melted red brick, churned up.
Look at that. Churned up, popping out.
And that's what she's looking at. She ain't got a clue what she's photographing.
Right. Another pocket of survival.
Just imagine. You see what the pocket of survival. This is what all this was. Just bigger. Look,
oh yeah, much bigger. Yeah.
I'm going to show you in a minute. I'm going to show you something else in a minute. All grid components.
No telling how deep that pocket of survival goes in.
Oh, listen, that goes way down.
Yeah,
way down. These buildings were so enormous. Look what happened to the bricks. Fervent heat from the bottom, altering the states of matter.
Melted.
Then air gets in and it balloons out, moving upwards.
Yeah, I actually had someone comment. I don't know if she's in the chat today. I invited her over. I sent her the link. She's from the other group. She had a question. She hasn't went through the. She hasn't watched the documentary yet, but she's made a lot of comments on questionable comments, nothing out of the ordinary. But she was inquiring about how brick gets that big. So hopefully, I think her name was Laquita. Hopefully, she's in watching this evidence today.
Heat came from the bottom from the electrical charge of the grid overloading. Once the brick starts to get hot, it starts to expand. We're talking, temperatures at crazy levels.
Yeah,
and the bricks expand.
And they also fuse together. They melt together. Right. So that's why when you've seen, and this was a question I didn't mean to cut you off, Spartan. She asked this question in reference to the pictures I posted the other day with all the balloon rocking going in through the homes. How could it get so big? And it's kind of like rice or beans. They expand with water. Brick expands with the heat. And it's not one brick, it's several bricks forming as one. So carry on, please.
Yeah, it's all to do with the temperature and heat dictating states of matter. The hotter it gets, the more agitated, the more it expands. The heat also has to escape. This is what we're seeing here. Look, brick lines.
You see it everywhere.
Lines.
Large scale, small scale. Same thing as far as that popcorning, that balloon rocking. We see it consistently. It's very consistent.
Always consistent, because that's how it happened. Here we see, look, heat from the bottom, balloon rocks. The bricks are all hot because they're sat in the melt, and then it stopped. But these other buildings around it, they're gone. And you expect to see this, because when you have a computer grid, not every component has the same resistance.
Is that an archway behind that rock, or is that the shadow?
Where are we looking now?
On the tower.
Here, yeah, it's an arch.
Is it in the rock, or is it just
the rock's over the front of it?
Okay, so it ballooned up into it.
Yeah,
they don't. Why would they why would they put an archway in front of a rock?
Exactly.
So we know the archway was there first.
It doesn't compute. You don't build like that.
I see you got some other some entrances down there also in that down below. You have some archways.
Yeah,
a lot of them.
This place is lit. It's a honeycomb.
Yeah,
it's a honeycomb. I mean, look at this. Look how these plants are in there. Carbon-14 stains. But this melt here is quite fierce because of the color. It's been cooked real hot.
What are those archways over there to the left? In the middle, in the middle to the left. Go down, middle of the picture. Keep going down. Keep going down. A little more. Keep going. Now go to the left. Keep going. Keep going. No,
Yeah.
keep going down. No, not up. Keep going across. Keep going across.
Oh, here.
Yeah, what are those?
It looks like tops of archways. It looks like tops of archways that have been flooded.
Yeah, can you raise that up a little bit and blow it up?
Hang on.
Yeah, look at that.
It doesn't look like enormous viscous whole separation. It doesn't look like that. It looks like it's been flooded in. And it just stopped up here.
Yeah, definitely looks like it was
because look over here.
Oh yeah,
viscous holes.
Yep.
Where it's separated.
Yeah, honeycombing over there. Yeah.
Look like that.
No.
Could well be. Again, another example. I mean, look. This is the other side of it, the other part of the monastery. It's all devastation.
Yes.
Heat rising from the bottom, and then it cuts off, deforming the bricks as it goes up, swallowing them up, making them viscous and bulge out, balloon rock out.
Ballooning. Look at that.
Look behind. Look behind. It goes on forever. Huge building calls this. Oh, wow. These are all fragments of buildings. The tops of buildings. Get it? You think of a disaster movie and you see the fragments of buildings. You know, James, yeah?
Absolutely.
You know, you see those disaster movies and you see fragments of buildings. This is it.
Yeah. I seen that on King Kong.
Yeah. Fragments of buildings. Look. The tops. I mean, this is just, you know, you can't build like this.
No.
The geologists have got no answer. We have.
No.
We have. It's the X factor. Buildings melted like ice cream. As we can see here, look, the shape. Top of the building, I believe.
Still got a couple windows still
I've seen
in there.
No, I just think I could see bricks up here at the top, which it probably is. And this place is crazy. I mean, look. Can you say melted building, James?
That's all I can say. That's all I can say.
Can't say nothing else.
And once again, that archway to the left looks like it was probably a walkway. It's all rock curtained over at the bottom left of the building.
This one, and then this one next to it.
Yeah, look at it. It's all rock curtained over. This ballooned rock, right? We're all in there. Flooded it.
This side here on the right hand side, look how it's bulging out. Totally destroyed.
Yep.
And then this is probably a tower here. That's gone. It is madness wherever you look here. But you know what? This place, it's as well as many others, are tourist attractions now. You can go and visit it and pay lots of money to get there and all this business. But to me, it's just another indication of the cataclysm that was the X factor.
Right.
All this shit here, all these are buildings. This pocket of survival, everything was like that. It has just been turned to dog shit. See, these are the fragments, the tops of the buildings. You get it? The grass, the plants are all carbon-14 scavengers, so they're feasting on the melted red brick dust. And here we have the pocket of survival. showing us the before and the after. I don't know how plainly or any other way to put it. Look, this building here behind, totally decimated, rock curtained over. Look at the staining. Look at the char marks. Look at the plant life. It's only, you know, what we're walking on and living on. It's just a thin, a thin veneer of greenery on top of melted buildings. You can clearly see it here. And look here, the pocket of survival is on the same as this, because it was the same. It survived miraculously, but this part behind and over here didn't. Devastation. Planet of the Apes stuff. It's Planet of the Apes stuff. Hello. There is so much going on in this picture. I'm not going to say nothing.
It speaks for itself. I mean,
I'm gonna bust my thing, man.
I mean,
Look at that picture.
I mean, you start at the bottom right hand corner of the staircase down there, coming into part of that tower that's been deformed coming up, but obviously there's enough still to get in. But wow, yeah, this is a total melt job.
The whole side of this is just gone.
Total melt job.
Can you see how it went
melted
up here?
And ran down? I mean,
yeah, this here where it ran down, staining down where the carbon 14 is pushed to the surface because of the heat and then starts dripping down. And don't forget, the surface is hot. This is why it stains. It doesn't just drip off it because the surface of this rock curtaining is hot when the carbon 14 is pushed to the surface through the melted bricks because it's porous now. It's like it's singed, you know, chars it. That's why you have the staining.
Look at that big rock curtain at the top up there, right above that roof up there. Higher. Yeah, right there. Look at that, right on top of that roof.
Oh man, I wouldn't want to walk but underneath that. I'll tell you.
Yeah, look at that. It just bubbled out. Jeez.
Not for me. Not walking under that. No, I'm not even going in up there, mate.
Again, how do you explain that to these people? How do you explain that they built that? They just made it like that.
Yeah, they'd invented pneumatic drills by then. Yeah, it was drilling that did it. Again, look, see the cut lines. This is brick lines, block lines, pancakes, block lines, and there's your pocket of survival. Tower, don't know where the dome is, but it's evidence. Excusez-moi. Again, look, everything around it is just cooked. The color, it's just devastation here. And they're going to tell us they built it. Yeah, use the false, Luke. You can build it. Use the false. Yeah, donkey and cartmen. In 605 because they're even lying about the timeline because we caught them out. I mean, look, this is just but fully cooked. Look at the staining, James. It is madness. And then we have the pocket of survival cradled safely at the top. I mean, how's the donkey and cart man going to get in here?
Insane.
How is he going to get in here? That's the question to build this shit in such an ornate fashion. Please. It's just not right. People are just not thinking right. I mean, look at this shit. Tower there behind, melted. All this is melted behind, and this is sinking into the melt. Heat came from the bottom. You've got windows right here in the center. Look how low down they are. Look how low down they are. Don't worry, it's for the Titans. Yeah. It's for the Titans. We know. Come on now, people. Look what's behind. Huge melted building. You don't see it? Okay.
Absolutely.
You might only see this building here that's melted downwards as well, with this lovely tower it's got. Look at that tower. You see that, James? Look at the tower. All those bricks. See the damage here in the bottom.
Yep.
And here. But these are starting to get hot and expand. Yeah, they're starting to expand. That's crazy. But look at the rest of this building. It's all the bricks are heat damaged. Look at the stair. Where's the rest of this?
That was the neighbor's house. Didn't make it.
Oh, James. Do you know what? Sometimes I wish I didn't have these eyes. But look at the damage here to the wall. It's missing. It's turned to shit. It's been enveloped in this mess that's climbing up the sides of the buildings, because that's the MO of the X Factor.
Right.
It doesn't do anything else. You expect it because the grid that the buildings were plugged into blew. Earth is a melted circuit board.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
Explain this to me if it's not what we're talking about. You know what? I'm not trying to sell anything to nobody. I've said this before. I'll put the pictures up. I'll find the evidence. I'll challenge you. Tell me what this is about then. If it's not meltology, what is it about then? Because no mud flood can do this. Look carefully at the picture. The building is fucking melting in front of your eyes. Literally melting in front of your eyes.
Yes.
Right? The Eagle Eye crew don't have to be to know. They can see for themselves. That's why they're here. It's for you people that can't see. How did this happen? You like that, James?
Yes. You got the rock curtain going on, which you see all the time. And look at that.
That's what we call evidence. You don't. How can you build like that? Look at the arch here at the bottom.
Yeah. What was?
Where's this corner? Where's the rest of this corner? This is the corner, but it's been heat damaged.
Right.
Heat expansion. The bricks have turned to blocks and gone mad. Rock curtaining up, going upwards. And then it stopped. This is all rock curtain. All melted red brick. Come on now. Do you know what? It's always better to admit that you were wrong about something than to keep on the facade. You've got to look at these pictures and admit that you were wrong. That the Eagle Eye crew are ahead of the curve when they're telling you.
Yeah.
There was no such thing as mountains. Everything is melted buildings.
There's more buildings in evidence than there are stories to go along with all this stuff. That's the problem.
It's about mind, having the right mind to see. Right, this is clearly.
That's why they only show you the certain pictures, there's certain places that they can give you a story with. But there's hundreds of thousands, millions of pictures out there that with no story to it.
Exactly.
Like, wow. Okay.
And they're not even trying. They're not even trying to put a story to it.
They can't.
Exactly.
They can't.
Simple. The narrative that they can come up with is ludicrous. Explain this shit to me. Look, there's the pocket of survival. Everything else is melted buildings. See the pancake brick lines on this one here.
Mm-hmm.
Stains, grass, a thin veneer of grass growing on the top. It's ludicrous to be thinking anything other than, well, wow, this realm really did melt. Yeah, it did. Look at this shit here. Clear signs of melting.
Yes.
Flow pattern. Rock curtaining over. Scorch marks. Carbon-14 stains. Plant life. It's just too obvious, especially for us. Get past that one. Just want to show you this panoramic, huge complex of buildings. This is tops of buildings. Tops of buildings, that's all you're looking at. Look at the damage.
Melted.
Can you see it, James, the damage?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
These are buildings. You can clearly see windows in some of them.
Yeah, it looks like a doorway down there, too, on that one.
Yeah. Here.
Yeah, what is that, a doorway?
Down here, that looks like an arch. Down here.
Yep.
Living in ruins, people, look. And the piece of resistance we have, pocket of survival here, showing you all of this used to look like this.
Right, exactly.
This is incredible, this place. Look, here, in between.
Yep. Didn't you see
That is still a pocket of survival.
Yes.
It's nearly gone, but I can still make it out to be looking more built like a building.
Yes. Still has some
see the different color.
Yes.
It's like this is sitting in front of it, I think. This part of this building that's melted is sitting in front of it, but you can still make out small turrets or towers going back. Incredible place. And the idiots miss it. You know, they miss the real not beauty, but the real understanding of the place.
Right.
You know, they go and take their photos and walk around and be amazed, but they're not really amazed because they don't understand that the amazement is they're melted buildings.
Absolutely.
You know, you can't get away from it. If your mind is open, you can't not see it. You can't not see it. Look at this. Look at all this damage here. Heat from the bottom. All the rest of these buildings are mangled out. All mangled out. Just this and the other little small one over there.
Look at that rock curtain going all the way up that building. Jeez. All the way up to the top floor. Yeah, look at that.
Here and here. Here. All over this and the side here. Look.
Mangled.
Look at this. Look at this. These
Yeah,
huge balloon rocks here.
Yes. Jeez.
This building was. We're lucky this survived.
Yeah, man.
Very lucky.
Total mangled.
Again, just showing you how big these buildings really were. Pocket of survival. Totally mangled. Look at the huge A-frames of melt. Incredible. But we don't see it, unfortunately. Yeah, huge manglement.
Nice. That was nice.
Yeah, I've got more. You know me. Just turn that off. Right, I'm back. Right, let's read some comments out. Let us read some. Let's go back. Look at so-called ancient arches, images, no ending. Oh yeah, it's all infrastructure. I believe the whole world was connected structure-wise when the worldwide earthquake hit. It all sank due to liquefaction. Sorry, you're off the mark, mate. Go and watch the documentary. You just saw melted bricks. That's got nothing to do with earthquakes. Earthquakes can't melt bricks. Please go back and watch the documentary. If you show kids these pictures, they would see it once it was pointed out. Of course they would. They're not silly. The globe is just mockery of the hamster wheel of slavery. They introduced it, spinning your wheels. Of course. Told you I'd like to taunt you. Aha, meltification in your face, says Fred. Get the jab, it's good for you. Jab your children too. If you don't have children, jab your pets. Yeah. Jukes. Excuse me. I said that was my uncle's house. Exactly why they catch him young and then finally find out it's too late to run. Exactly. Hooked in the system by then. Aha, crazy. Let's go. I'll go to some new ones. Freak says, I lived in a mountain castle. Kids think it's old mines and the arch brick entrances, ways that are blocked off with steel bars to protect the bats from human diseases. Yeah, I love a castle myself. The scavengers feeding of the brick ash at the bottom, of course. It could all just unite. Maybe we could have a decent experience, probably like they did at one time. Of course, they were all collective consciousness. They were using vessels to move around in this reality. And then something bad happened. Would love that, Sherry, says Deborah. So would I. Melt and music. That's how the sparkling dread rolls. You know, Ben, you know, that's how it goes with me. I'll do like a tune. I said, Sherry, yeah, I believe the pendulum moves back. Yeah. But, you know, I always say it, the evidence is everywhere. You know, you just have to open your eyes to see it. You don't have to go far. Luckily, I get to travel the whole of the realm on a daily basis. So, you know, that's what keeps me in front of my laptop for 6 hours a day at least. Maybe more. I like traveling. I like seeing things.
Yes.
You know, some of it's luck, but most of it's focus. You know, because I've had people ask me, "Oh, Spartan, you're always throwing up the bad boy pictures and blah blah blah." I said, "Well, it's, you know, it's focus, and you know, you have to be relentless in your searching. You know, if you've got time to do it. You know, a lot of people ain't got time to sit 6 hours a day. You know, but that's what it takes." And don't
Yes,
forget,
I'm finding that out.
yeah, you will.
I'm not knowing that, and I'm just putting a little bit of time.
You know, you will. The more you start investing in meltology, the more you wanna investigate. It'll get you.
Definitely, you get hooked.
Yeah. Well, it's got you because look, you're back on the show.
oh yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? It's I love people who've got that determination and you know, to want to know the truth, to and then to spread it. You know,
Right.
It's no good having all this knowledge and information if you don't spread it, even though it might fall on deaf ears. You know, they say that your vibration will find the right tribe. It will. Freak said that hologram malfunction, got damaged and heated up, or there was an energy surge like we've never seen. We might never know what caused it or how, but we can see what it did and how it moves, of course. You know, how it happened is always conjecture. You know, we don't know 100%. We see signs. You know, we know it was electrical. We see buildings with wood that's sunken into the actual melted red brick and still look pretty good. So we take that as a sign it was an electrical charge. But what caused it is always up for conjecture, and you know, obviously You know, until proven otherwise, we can all have an opinion on it. Which is why we're here, because this place, a forum, is a place for ideas and opinions.
Exactly.
Which is why I'm glad, you know, the Eagle Eye crew can come in and just ask their questions and you know, state their ideas, because everyone's valid as far as I'm concerned until proven otherwise. You know, obviously the mud flooders and all of them, they're not valid. So you know, I already know that the questions that the Eagle Eye crew are going to pose are going to be on the topic. You know, they're not going to be. They already know that, you know, it's the X Factor event caused this damage, so we don't have to go down the road of worrying too much of what the Eagle Eye crew are going to post up. It's all about love what they post up, because they know what they're seeing. You know, if you're Dud Flood, yeah, Dud Flood, I like that, Eli. Dud Flood. If you want to pop something on, James,
Okie doke.
please feel free to do so.
Yeah.
You know how to share screen, don't you?
Yeah. Let me grab this real quick. I got a short one right here. Yeah, this is a couple things here. Let me go ahead and share.
Faced up says, I'm fucking ripped. Oh yeah, don't be a meanie. Twist them if you got them, and then spark them.
You able to see that?
We will in a sec. There you go. You got the screen.
All right.
I can relax now a bit. Oh. We won't be doing a 4-hour one tonight, guys. That would be just too much, I think. But you know, we'll go a couple of hours and a half, maybe 2.5 hours. What do you think, James?
Hey, I'm game. I'm ready. Let's do it.
Go then. Let's go.
So, I'm gonna show a couple pics on this first. Blow it up here.
There is a crack in the dome, Sherry.
All right. So once again, it's this kind of, you know, it seems like you keep beating me to the punch. You keep showing my evidence.
Who? Me?
You.
Oh no.
You showed all. Not, you know, it's just, you know, hey, I was going for that, but these once again, these lines, these are the same lines you just got done showing us over and over, and telling everybody that these are buildings, right? That these are brick lines that have changed. So I just wanted to zoom in on this because but you went through a whole lot of that, and I have a few of them to go through.
Just show them, because they look different everywhere else.
Yeah.
Don't they? Just show them.
I just want to show the. I just want to show the relevance as far as we see the same thing everywhere. So, so that's what I'll get on now. How do I get out of this?
Sherry, you're going mad. Maybe it popped open and zapped the grid. No. That would mean it would just be one single point from where it zapped, and this was a worldwide event. Everything went up at the same time. Don't get that from a crack in the dome.
Yeah.
Have you watched all that documentary?
You have to watch it again. There's this.
Don't let the Terminator start.
quite a bit of information to retain. And,
it is a lot. It is a lot.
And matter of fact,
James. As soon as the professor is able, we're going to do a show reviewing as many parts of the documentary as we can. Just a review. you know, slipping through, looking at it, you know, with all Eagle Eye members, you know.
Absolutely.
Because we haven't done that. We haven't done that yet. I don't know how many parts Jerry's done continuous because of his problem with this bloody internet. But hopefully we'll be able to have a good run through of the documentary.
Absolutely.
Um,
LaQuinta asked me that question earlier. I don't know if she's in, but hopefully she's here to see some of this evidence. And she also mentioned that she had not watched a documentary, and if that information was in the documentary going over balloon rocking, which I told her it was, she was going to watch the documentary. So hopefully you do watch it. There's a lot of information on there that's going to get you on board. It's going to get you up to par with everybody else, the Eagle Eye crew, and you'll get a lot of good information out of there. Because I know you're asking a lot of questions, looking at this post at this group very seriously. I can see by your comments and stuff. So we want you to join us and get all the information you can. So definitely, everyone out there, watch the documentary.
Yeah, you need to watch the documentary. Enlightenment, maybe the crack in the dome caused the water flood that caused the motherboard, aka the circuit board, to short circuit because the waters came through the domes. No. If you had water coming in, you would not have got the temperatures that you needed to melt buildings. The water came in afterwards.
Yeah, the floods came afterwards, and you couldn't have any.
You couldn't have, because all that would create is steam, and that wouldn't melt buildings. So the answer is no. Put it plainly. You have to watch the documentary. It's all answered in the documentary. Could it be the people who's up to safety, the X Factor event? Don't know. Maybe.
Yeah.
They might have had portals to other. They might have had portals to other realms.
Absolutely.
But we don't know this because there is survivors, so we don't know.
Once again, here's a building. Sorry. Here's a building in the brick lines. See the brick
fail-safe mechanism, yeah, I believe that too. Sorry, James.
Oh, no worries.
I just wanted to just quickly do these
yes,
these comments.
Read them all.
Bam. I will do a bam in a minute. That is why the water covers the building below the sea level. Exactly. You can't have water coming in when the melt's going on. It don't go like that. Dread nails it.
Yeah.
Not bam, bam, bam. That's how I'll get to it. I will. The water would have cooled things. Exactly. You can't have water coming in whilst this melt's going on. This melt was insane. It was a high fervent temperature. The water came in afterwards.
Absolutely.
Right, now you can go. Sorry, Jerry.
James, no problem.
Sorry, James. You see? I'm thinking, you know what I'm thinking about him? Do you know what I'm thinking? I'll tell you what I'm thinking.
Don't get me confused with the professor.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking
a student.
I'm thinking, cool, if he was here, he'd be going bonkers.
I'm just a student. I'm the Eagle Eye crew.
Unknown sender says plasma storm from hell, melted stone brick. It's no. I'm not even going to go there. We know it's not a plasma event.
Once again, you see the different melt here, and we see this over and over. How do we know this is a building? Because we see the same thing on buildings with arches, windows, and doors. The same evidence.
Zoom in a bit, James.
You got all kind of different layers going on.
Face Sniper, can you tell him again? What comes first, heat or water? Easy heat, because H2O don't melt buildings. Go and watch the documentary Unknown Soldier. Away you go, Jim. Oh, look at that melt here.
Yeah, you have to watch the documentary. Unfortunately, in this class, this group here, because it's full of Eagle Eye crew, and we are. This is set up for.
You know what? Sorry, Frank, but we're not having none of that shit in here tonight. Right? You caused up for all the other night. You're not causing it again. It's all about love in here. We're not doing personal attacks. I said that at the very beginning of the show. Anybody who steps out of line with these personal attacks, gone.
Come back tomorrow with a better understanding.
I'm not playing. This is a chill out zone. We're not having all of that.
Chill out zone. If you don't smoke,
we come to talk and see what each other are saying, and we come to look at evidence and evaluate it. We're not having all of this drama. I'm not having it. Anyway, continue, please, James.
Yes, and off to the next one. Right here, you see the dripping coming down. I mean, it's only obvious. I mean, the evidence is everywhere. You see the melting and the dripping just coming down. Look, looks like some brick line going on right here. Can't really tell. It's mangled. And opening. Maybe some stairs right here. Can you see that?
Yeah, you see how it's going cubit.
Yeah, there's some stairs right here. There's an opening in this gate.
Crazy.
But you still have.
I see it. I can see it. Yeah, of course. I'm sorry, it's just
a little bit of brick line.
This cubit formation here is just keeps making me look over there. Sorry. It's such a good picture, you know.
Yeah, exactly, Ben. Nothing but love up in here for everyone. Love and good vibes.
We love each other in here. We don't need no divisive minds in here. Right. So if your intention was to come in and throw them kind of comments about and be divisive, it's done you in, hasn't it? Because I'm not having it. Doesn't seem like it was accidental. No, I don't think it was either. It did. So you mentioned the moon. It does look like lime, a half-burnt light. Yeah, well, there is damage to the moon, as we clearly see. System like that would be hard to compromise, but it was done. I've got a mate. Nice one.
I'm gonna. I jumped.
Plasma. I think you'll need a better understanding of what plasma is. Check what lightning does to brick and stone. Listen, please stop. Please stop. You're on the verge.
We got another one. So I went back to the original picture I started with, and once again, that's that same pattern. And here's the wall. It's not an out. This once again you can see. Let me zoom in over here. Let me just picture. This is the outer wall, and this is the inner wall. The inner wall still has the brick. The outer wall has turned to what we see on what people think are mountains, and it looks just like this.
Yeah.
This side here, you still have some transformation going on. You have blocks of brick here, blocks here, and then up here you have what they call, I don't know, granite or what, I don't. What depends on what origin you're in, slate or sandstone.
Just let me get hold of this comment, please.
Yeah,
James.
yeah.
Unknown soldier, obviously plasma. I think y'all's need a better understanding of what plasma is. Check what lightning does to brick and stone. Yeah, but you know what? We've seen on a consistent basis that the heat comes from the bottom. So please stop.
Yes. Right from the circuit board.
Right. Plasma, you're talking plasma events that are happening above the buildings. No, the heat came from the bottom. I'm sorry. Go and check your understanding again. Yes. Right. Hang on, James. Mm-hmm. Bro, there is unmelted building constructions below sea level, though at Greece, and the melted buildings above sea level, because I've watched videos showing this knowledge after watching the documentary. Of course, you're going to find melted buildings everywhere. Yeah, that's what we're walking on. That's what the continents are. So maybe the moon did malfunction. Maybe it did, Sherry, but we can't answer that one way or another. If you got proof to say it malfunctioned, please show it to me. But it does appear on appearances that the damage looks like it did malfunction. Whether that was a contributing factor towards the grid and the dome being cracked and some of the holographic projectors are missing in that area, we don't know. We don't know. Do I believe in coincidence? I'd have to say these events are linked in some way. But I cannot produce evidence to say anything one way or another. That will just be assumption, and I don't deal with that. Face Up says the only thing isolated from the majority of damage from the X factor is the few pockets of survival. Correct. Everything's melted away.
Yep. Melted away or destroyed deliberately.
Holographic generators. Exactly. That's what what's missing from up there. Part of the holographic generators. The only thing we've had that lightning is localized. This shit happened right across the plane. Well said, Ben. Told you need to go and watch the documentary again if you are making those kinds of comments. Right, James, go on, mate. I'm not reading no more. I'd rather listen to your fantastic narration.
Well, this back to this last picture, which shows incredible evidence because it shows what all these mountains that when you go through Arizona, Utah, or at least when I went through there, you see a lot of them that have these cut lines that we talked about, these brick lines, and in not knowing, you would just think they are beautiful mountains instead of a destroyed civilization.
Yeah, exactly.
Building. But once again, when you look back here, you still see the what's left of the brick. It's it's mangled, but it's still, in appearance looks like probably some type of stone. And then up on top, you have your layer at top. So
it's plainly obvious that these buildings melted downwards. What you're looking at is brick lines that have been heated and turned viscous and turned into block lines through heat and pressure. This side wasn't heated as much as this part because we still see on this wall that they still resemble bricks, mortar. Here it's not that, it's block lines.
And once again, we're below the surface. We got the grass above.
Got to take the blue pill. Got to take the blue pill. Exactly, frequency. You're in the matrix and you're a slave. Unless you wake up to meltology and free your mind, motherfuckers. Well said. Well said. You can choose to believe it or not. You can choose to hang on to your programming or not. Me, freed my mind a long time ago. We literally, James says, we literally live in a realm of melted ruins. Of course, Planet of the Apes. Planet of the Apes. Said that one. I've always said it was perpetual light and total serenity there. It's totally different to what we have now.
Just wanted to show this real quick. I posted this earlier on the group, but I just wanted to go through this real quick. It's only two or three pictures. But once again, this is something top of a building that remained above the floodwaters. So, but I thought it was interesting because on this one here, a little older picture. Well, not this one. I'm sorry.
Rock curtaining on there.
This one, you can still see. You can still see the brick block over here.
Yeah.
You can still see. You can still see underneath here this archway, and a lot of this brick over here.
That looks like columns there on the right hand side.
Back here, yeah.
Columns. See how the melt above it has risen up.
Yes. Almost like a little arch.
Yeah. And this is part of the arch, but you have the columns so close to the front of an arch now. Because it's rock curtaining down that above those pillars. Yeah,
and you got some walkway in here. But yeah, this one here, definitely you can still see the outline of how it was constructed.
Listen, Unstone Soldier, you're ready to imagine dragons. You've been watching too much of Roger. I'm only kidding. I don't want to get you triggered.
And this is the other side of it. Depending on the tide, this part here is either above or below water.
Oh yeah,
I've seen a lot of pictures where you don't
tops
see
of buildings that didn't get flooded when the waters came in. Now the professor, he's of the mind that it was a fail-safe mechanism that was built into the grid system, which you would have to think would be going along the lines of people that are super intelligent and have got this kind of system in place, that you would have a fail-safe mechanism if you're overheating or you're the electrical charge. But I tend to believe him that it would make more sense to have a fail-safe mechanism, because then that explains the sudden loss of heat when we see the buildings being engulfed by the melt, and then all of a sudden they stop.
Exactly.
So the fail-safe mechanism was to cut the electrical charge, bring in the waters as quickly as possible to cool everything down. But obviously, by the time they'd done that, significant damage had already happened.
Well, we just got this rock curtain taking off over here. All this balloon rocking. Not too much going on over there, just a lot of damage.
Valley says the hard sell and how beautiful and majestic it all is. So inverted, of course. But to innocent eyes and innocent minds, they fill it in. Your mind is a blank piece of paper. They fill it in with all this indoctrination, and there you have it.
Yeah.
Everything looks beautiful. Everything looks wonderful. What a picturesque mountain, when in fact you're looking at fucking devastation.
Exactly. More devastation.
Yeah, you're correct, Fred. Exactly. The stop of the electric short circuit was immediate. Circuit was immediate. It was. I agree with you. Heaven on earth was real and it got destroyed. It got destroyed so that it could be inverted and used for nefarious means, as it still is now.
Yes. Sorry about that. Oh.
I don't think plasma can do that.
Now the balloon rock.
I don't think plasma can do that.
It's taking this whole
mud floods.
This is the leftover, the remnants. This is what happens when you have a flood. To get your ice cream and let it melt, you're gonna have ice cream melted off to the side. This is just pushed out. The heat was so hot it just squished all this, melted it, and just pushed it out fast, and the floodwaters came in. Look at that.
All building ash.
Everything else survived.
As you can see, the floodwaters came in. Sorry. I was just saying the floodwaters came in afterwards. You wouldn't get the smell if there was water around.
Exactly. Still see the brick lines up here. Look at this.
Yeah.
Still
Look
see.
to the left. Look to the left.
Still,
Yeah.
this is
Down. Yeah.
cut lines.
Brick
This
lines.
is still
Brick
squared off, and it's rounded off here.
Yeah.
Still, it hasn't. The form of it still is still in shape, but the it's been taken over. These here still blocks.
Still blocks. Turning blocky.
I mean, if you can't see that, I don't know what to say. And look in the back, it's just churned up so bad in the back. Churned and turned.
Yeah, I believe so. Freak, I totally agree.
These are the same lines. Oh, look, you still see the brick lines in there. Look at that. You can see the cut lines going across, cut lines coming down. Blocked up.
That's the X factor. That's the X factor energy field. Crazy.
You got smaller block right here, smaller brick you can still see in here. You still see this whole roll down here. Looks like some stairs right here. Look at that. I don't know if those are stairs, but well, it kind of look like stairs.
It's just cray damage. You know, people don't look at the coastlines and wonder why they look like that.
They think it's beautiful.
Yeah, how buildings can be sunk into the coastlines and no wondering how they got there. Look at this shit. Look at this bricks. Look what happened to bricks. Got
an archway back here.
Mad. Look at that.
This place has been devastated.
It has been devastated, mate. It's just totally melted like ice cream, which is what you would expect from that kind of electrical surge in heat.
Starting to rock curtain and churn up right here, coming all the way up to almost the top here, from the bottom up to here. You still got some little scavengers up here.
They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Anywhere there's carbon-14 and, you know, there's melted carbon-14 everywhere, brick ash everywhere for them to live in. They love that.
Here's another pocket of survival. Yeah. They turned it.
They don't question it. People don't question it. They don't question what's around them. The thing they see every day. If you live there, they never question it.
Oh no! Until they built it.
My great granddad Giuseppe carved this restaurant into the side of the.
He wouldn't lie to me. But my grandpa said.
Yeah. Him and old Uncle Jeb spent 30 years carving it. Oh my days. It's just too much.
I got a few picks, so I'm gonna keep it going. Another pretty sight, but once again, a lot of devastation. A lot of devastation. This is the same area, of course. You see the same formation.
See how it's blocky there?
Yes.
Next to the pool. Next to the left-hand side of the pool. It's all blocks. Huge blocks.
Yep. All this whole pile right here. Cubert stacking blocks. Finger.
Yeah, it'd be like that planet on Star Wars. No green, just all melted, all buildings.
Right.
Duke 33. But that's, it wasn't like that here. We still had green areas and areas of water and stuff, but it was just done in a magnificent way, and it was managed in a magnificent way as well. The buildings gathered the free energy from the ether,
right?
The spirit realm. It was very spiritual here. It wasn't It wasn't a materialistic place. This place was for leisure and pleasure. What's that, mate? Like Max says, if it's good, Spartan, watch and maybe live stream Paul Cook videos and his UK red brick videos, because he has a UK coastline video that the coastline is man-made red bricks and hidden red brick home. Yeah, I've heard of him. I think I've watched a couple of his videos, but a little while back. Yeah, it's hard to imagine. I got you, D. Yeah, man. Listen, listen. Just put all that old shit out of your mind. Look at the pictures. What are the pictures saying to you? They saying to you it's mud flood, volcanic eruptions. Or they saying to you actually what these guys are saying, that these are huge fucking buildings melted from an event called the X Factor. Deborah says they're hiding stuff with man-made lakes. They always hide stuff. Look at the melt. Look how it's... You see the heat's come from the bottom, people. Heat's come from the bottom.
Where's the mud?
Exactly. It's come from the bottom. All this water wasn't here. Imagine, and you see the sand of this beach? That's brick ash. So that was liquefied from the melt.
You can always find the debris.
Red brick.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the path. Look how it's all churned up. The bricks are all churned up. It's sitting in a lake of melted, flooded red brick. Oh, Tam, how you doing? Good day. I hope you and yours are having a good day and it's been blessed. Great to see you in the comments. Again, look at this. Oh, show them, James. You show them and talk to them. I'm going to have a smoke.
All righty. Look at all this mess coming up the side of the of this tower, of this wall. Whole thing is engulfed.
Yeah, it did create many effects. You can have one row of bricks popcorning out and another row balloon rocking out in the same wall. So we know. I know, Derek, I live right on top of them where I am, pockets of survival and some. I've been looking at these things for a long time, trust me. Get some videos, mate. Jukes. Get some videos, get some photographic evidence so we can see it.
Yes.
Think of paradise in heaven on earth, trees of lush fruit, pure fresh water and fresh air. I know. It pains me every time I think about it, enlightenment, because that's how we should be living. Sherry says all lakes in Texas are man-made, obviously hiding shit. That's what I need to do. Burn the CDs of the documentaries, of course. Get it passed around. Day's just starting. I'm going to have a smoke too. Once you see the melted, you can't unsee it. So obvious, people. Of course.
Exactly.
Tam's telling you, and she's living on the top of a melted building. She ain't got to go far. She's just going in her backyard, and she's walking on brick ash. That's why Australia's fucking red. I'm only joking, but it is red. There's a frequency of creativity, passion, and pride in the old world that's very clear to see. And if everyone felt it and lived that way back then it would have been a paradise compared to now, of course. We're living in the polar opposite. They did things for the pleasure of it, not for the financial gain.
Keep our frequency down.
Right? High frequency beings, mate.
That's why they got traffic lights everywhere, because they know it pisses me off.
Ray says they lie about Stonehenge. For fuck's sake, all they did was collect melted, congealed red brick pockets of survival, used cranes in the fishes, and bam, created the prehistoric past. I know, and even those pockets of red brick are fake, because I've seen a picture with iron bars and shit in. Great big iron bar in the center.
All kind of reinforcement in there.
Yeah,
I think
So
those are the same
they're
rocks you see
trying
at
to
Disneyland.
they're trying
Those
to
Disneyland
enforce the
rocks.
narrative. They're trying to enforce their false narrative. You see.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at Stonehenge. It was built in years ago. You know.
Yeah. By
Load of
ancient
shit. I have photos
aliens.
of the Great Wall of China in the Gobi Desert, melted and dustified. Big dragon there.
Anything to keep the lie going.
Oh, of course. Well said, Ray. Well said, of course. Eagle Eye crew through and through. Right, carry on, James, when you're ready.
Oh no, you keep on talking. No, you keep your narration going.
No. I'm not narrating. I'm
going in the back.
I'm just reading the comments when they get, you know.
Yeah, no, keep it up.
If someone says something good, relevant, and proper, I'll have to. It'll have to come up on the screen. So you carry on doing your narration and tell us what you think.
Well, on this picture here, you can see through this little layer of whatever they use, little mortar to go across the brick. You see where it's broken open, but look how small the bricks are here.
Yeah.
Look at this big old fat brick right here. I don't know.
Yeah.
Let me blow it up some.
That's
look where it just swelled up, and even right here it's swelled before it goes back down. Starting to balloon rock, starting to expand. I should say. I'm sorry. Starting to expand.
You see how there's a slight rock curtain coming over the top of it now as well.
Yeah, this right here. Yeah, I wasn't sure if that was
the stucco or the coating on the outside of the building was very hot and it's starting to get viscous.
This side here got hit real hard.
Look, churned up wall there. Wow.
Same event, same time, but this house or this building got devastated compared to the other one. I mean, it's like living on the border of the ghetto.
Done it just. Look at the ground. You see the ground is, we have our cobbles again.
Yeah. Let me go down some.
Everywhere you look, in every town, there's the brickworks. It turns to cobbles.
Yep.
Because the ground was viscous.
That's what's so great about this evidence. It's everywhere. It doesn't deviate. The only thing deviates is temperature is dictating what happens. That's why we have one side with minimal damage and the other side with almost maximum damage without being unidentified.
It was very arbitrary,
Yes.
As I said, you can have 2 rows of bricks, totally different damage in the same wall.
Once again, look! I just noticed this. Look at this. Let me back it up. Look at this wall over here, and look at the wall over here.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. 2 different. See, temperature dictates states of matter. Look, that side is cooked out and looks like it's dripping and flowing, and the other side. If you go back to the other side of that wall,
but look across from it. This side isn't bad. This is the same building. This side almost looks like over here.
Yeah,
it's only this side here that got cooked.
But the ground is consistent. The heat in the ground is consistent.
Because it sure is.
All these bricks have turned into these.
And here's that channel again.
Now. Look at the pattern in the second. You know what I think this is? We were saying that you find this groove in the towns. This is this groove that you find in the towns, but it's been filled in with bricks.
Yes.
Crazy.
Let's see what is this picture.
Unknown soldier. We're not saying there weren't dragons. But Earth is not made from dragons. It's made from melted red brick.
Or giant kneecaps or feet.
Obviously, the Chinese culture is based on dragons because the first emperor was supposed to be half human and half dragon, and that's where it comes from. Wow.
No much going on here. Just rock curtain.
Yeah.
Rock curtain cave.
You see, the caves are just the internal structure of buildings, rooms, closets, doorways,
Absolutely.
passageways, stairways. That's what caves are.
Yes.
It's not a far stretch to understand the building melted and then the internal structure. Some of it gets filled in with the flowing melt of the obvious building, but some doesn't.
Right.
It's all damaged, so you can't recognize them as rooms, closets, and doorways and passageways and hallways because it's all under melt.
Absolutely.
You think you're going into caves. It's not.
Here we go once again. We got all this melt to the side coming up.
Oh, unsolder, please. I agree with you the Quetzalcoatl similarities, but bricks are made of blood and silicon and dragon meat. No, I'm not having it. You're going down the Roger road, and if you make another one of those comments, you're going to go, mate, because I'm not having it. This is about melted red bricks.
Where are they getting the dragon meat at to make the bricks today? They're still making bricks.
You know.
Come on, Cletus. Come on, man.
I never said there wasn't dragons. Imagine before the X Factor event, all kinds of beings here, different vessels. Exactly. We had all different beings and all different sizes, all different kinds of vessels. We've seen them in the old manuscripts. If you want to pay any stock to the manuscript, so we've seen them. We know this was the fairground ride. You got to come here and choose a vessel and move about and do stuff. And if you didn't like that vessel, you could probably jump into a different one. But that's a time long gone.
Yeah, you also got to ask yourself, what was here first, the brick or the dragon?
Don't. Mining is excavating, exactly. You're just digging into melted buildings. Same as when they're doing their quarrying, they're digging into melted buildings.
Absolutely.
Funny enough, talking about dragons, the dragon that Roger goes on about, and I will mention it again, in North Africa, that many believe is a dragon. They're digging out the dragon's eye and quarrying it, and it's melted red brick.
That's what it is every time.
Fally says pre-X Factor Disneyland post Devil's Island, ready for a refund for that ticket. Me too. I'm not coming back here. I don't want to come back here at all.
No.
Serious. Fairies was maybe real majestic creatures and be alive today and hiding from the elites because they have a brain to think. Maybe. All different frequencies here. It was just that we can't tune into them. We've been blocked out from them.
Oh yeah, from day one.
You know, through the selective breeding and the dumbing down, you can't tune in the way you're supposed to tune in. Lots of different frequencies here. It's just that we can't tune in. We're stuck to one radio station at the moment. If you know yourself and you meditate and stuff, you can tune out. You know. Good one, Fally. Pull up the Mortal Kombat Dragon logo and the Continental China next to it. Tell me if you notice anything. Don't play games, mate. The only game I'll play is FIFA. And I haven't played FIFA in a couple of weeks, and I need to because my career mode is going to shit. Melt isn't uniform. Countless variables mean it's completely random, so some shit remains untouched. Exactly. That's why you get pockets of survival. By rights, everything should have melted. But because the heat and the electrical charge was fluctuating, you have these pockets of survival. Turn your Wi-Fi off at night, unplug it, interferes with dreaming. I know that. It happens to me. As soon as I turn the Wi-Fi off, I have a good night's sleep. If it's on all night, I forget to turn it off. I have some crazy shit dreams. I personally believe they were real dragons. I reckon they're here still somewhere abouts, maybe. I believe they existed as well, but they didn't make up the continents melted red bricks do. Sorry, Roger.
That's the discrepancy.
Right. We clearly see that the continents are made from melted, huge, devastated buildings. Carry on, James, if you want to carry on the rating.
Okay. So
I didn't mean to cut into you, but I
no,
like to get into the comments, especially when we
no.
get certain comments and I want to address them.
Hey, we got.
It's clear, you need to watch the documentary,
people.
some of you.
Yes.
And if you've watched it once and saying you watched the documentary, you need to watch it again because you're making some real bad mistakes, some errors.
Shame for being in this class and having taken the time out to watch the documentary. You are in the university. You are in the advanced class. So you are not expected to understand this stuff. But since you don't understand it, we ask you to do the simple thing is to just take the time out to watch the documentary. The answers are in the documentary. And it also things you have not even thought about asking and things you don't even know to ask because you haven't watched the documentary. There's so much to go through in the documentary. We could be asking first round questions this whole show for individuals who have questions that are answered in what we call the first grade. This is no knock on anyone. We invite everyone here. But if you're here as a guest and you don't know what's going on, kick back, relax, light one up, pour yourself a drink, whatever your vice is. But just you're probably not going to understand too much in this because once again, this is the advanced class. So if you haven't taken the time out, you may not. This is going to be over your head. But that's fine. We just encourage you to watch the documentary or save the questions for a different group, please.
Yo, Mark, you coming in? Are you about? You coming to join us tonight or not?
What's up, Mark?
Yeah, he's in the comments. Nice, but I'm just glad to see him in the comments. Was Lumen a PC motherboard? It does the same random spot meltdowns. Of course it does. I'll put them in my videos. Oh, speaking of which, now I remember what I wanted to talk to you, Eagle Eye Crew, about. Now it's just come to mind. Now, I just want to say I will not be making any more videos. No more videos. Spartan Red as a video channel is done. It's done. And the reason it's done is how much more evidence can I put up? I've gone over 300 videos.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I could do another 300 quite easy. But what's going to happen now with Spartan Red is I'm still researching. I'm still collecting. But my evidence now will just be for the live stream. So you're only going to get my new material here on the live stream.
Nice.
I feel that, this live stream is for the Eagle Eye Crew. I want my first evidence to be for the Eagle Eye Crew and those who can take the time to come and join me here at the Chill Out Zone. I want them to be periodically, I will do a video and put it on the Spartan Red channel. But it's only going to be maybe 1 or 2 or 3 a month. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be making many more videos. It's just I'd rather just come here and show you the evidence firsthand. That day. It'll be that day, the evidence I find that day. And then we'll be talking about it that night in the Chill Out Zone. So it's always going to be fresh. I just thought, it's a lot of work trying to do 2 things when really I only need to show the Eagle Eye Crew. So no more videos for a little while. I'm going to fully. I have to free up time because I need to write my book. And I've only written 1 chapter in 2 months, and it's appalling. But because of time constraints, I haven't been able to do it, and I need to really get into that. So I'll still be live streaming every night, 10:30. I will take the occasional night off, especially when Jerry, the professor, gets himself sorted out and he's back on full throttle. I will take a few days off or go every other day or whatnot. So you've at least got one of us on on live stream every day. And I know it's frustrating for Jerry because, excuse me, because I know he wants to be reviewing his documentary. That's what his channel's for, to review the documentary.
Yes.
So once he gets his technical issues sorted out, he will be flying. Shout out to the professor. Check out his channel, When the Buildings Cried 3.0 and 2.0, and also the documentary When the Buildings Cried. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and post this link. Sorry, James, away you go again. I'm just looking at the bricks in that wall.
Definitely watch the documentary. You guys got to watch it. It's if you like what you see in this group and other groups like this, then you have to watch the documentary. If you're just there for pictures, amazing pictures, then you really don't have any questions or comments to say. Just grab your pictures and get on. Nothing wrong with that. We do it all the time. It's called evidence. So anyway, once again, you got this.
So the Enlightenment, what caused the event? Electrical charge in the grid blew the grid, and it caused a huge surge of heat. We don't know why. I can't answer why.
We call it the X Factor.
That's why it's called the X Factor event.
There's a whole segment in the documentary. That's what it's about, the X Factor.
You need to watch the documentary. All those questions are answered.
They're answered right away, too.
And a second to watch. Y'all got to go. One love. All right, Mark, maybe tomorrow, mate, yeah? I'll send you the link anyway. One love, my man. I hope everything's going good.
Take care, Mark. Keep getting
that documentary. Kindergarten is on Rigger's side. Tam says I don't like Jerry's documentary. Well, you know.
Who said that?
She says, yeah, but then she says I fucking love it.
Okay, I was gonna say, wait a minute.
She don't like it. She fucking loves it. Listen, that's your formal training. That's what you need. It's your formal training. It won't,
you don't like the documentary. You're going to have these questions.
Right? You're going to have these questions because you haven't watched the documentary, and if you watched it, once, you haven't watched it. You haven't understood it. You need to watch it again. Everything becomes clear.
Yeah.
Nice comment here from Ray. Mank, who wasn't there. We know these parasites today are the descendants of those that sabotaged this realm from Wonderland to Zombieland. Correct. Because why wouldn't you rebuild Wonderland? Why is it like this? Why is it only a few that are benefiting from the way it is now? The inheritors always inherit, and then they can shape the histories.
Exactly.
Right. Jerry needs a better weed man. Dude's going to blow a lung. Listen, I'll blow a lung as well now and again. Oh, and I'm an old boy, so I've got to take it easy. So if the capacity and the source of energy have conflict, isn't it called conflict in minerals? Minerals came after the event, darling. Ray Bridge, well said, champ. Bam.
There's they talk about the minerals in the documentary, Sherry. Go watch the documentary.
She's supposed to have watched the documentary.
Yeah,
she's supposed to.
You might want to watch it a second time.
Yeah, you're going to get the finger for that. You're going to get the finger for that. Yeah, please.
Yeah, we see
all these crystals and minerals all came after the event. They're part of the event. The fragments of the event.
We have all kind of evidence showing that. There's evidence everywhere. Just don't take it to the geologist.
Maybe in some areas of Earth under there are huge mineral pillars. The pillars are made of melted red brick. The mineral that you're talking is melted red brick. Are you talking about Adios Academia? Of course. This is deep as fuck. Are you talking about the music or the chat? Wow. That looks like one of my pictures, mate.
Is that right? I found
criminal behavior there. Downright thuggery that was. Academia, yeah. Listen, James is dangerous, mate. He's not called Terminator for no reason. Oh, he will terminate your ass. He don't care. Wow.
But I'll also let you go through as well. You got the right stuff.
Oh, listen. Come on, man. Talk. Let's hear.
Wow. What do you want to hear? I mean, look at this. We got everything going on in here. Looks like might even have some brick back there still left. Let me see.
Did you see that comment? Yeah, look, I'll put it out. She's inside a Titan arsehole. Oh, listen. Stop it now. 33 watching Illuminati confirmed. Fuck them. You don't fuck about them. Silly old men who ain't got nothing better to do. Fuck them. I have been. Yes, I need to.
This might be a still look like a brick right here, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Everything else has been distorted.
I mean, look at the size of some of these balloon rocks here. Big heat. Heat from the bottom.
Yes. And this was probably just a pile of bricks in here. It's turned to rubble.
Always the same. It's consistent throughout the whole realm.
Evidence doesn't change.
What the fuck can do that to the whole realm?
Right, exactly.
From the bottom upwards, obviously. Please don't get twisted with all this other stuff. Yeah, Johnny, it's called evidence. Carry on, James.
And we got more rocks, viscous, ballooned, melted brick building. I mean, we see it everywhere. Once again, same stuff. This one here has just been cooked to shit. Look at that.
Mangled to shit. The evidence will lead us to where we need to go. Exactly.
Cut lines.
The evidence. If enough people wake up and start challenging the establishment, they'll go over, mate.
Yes.
Establishment would have to go over. We could even actually end up being free because we would have to smash down everything. Free? Because they're lying about every fucking thing.
They are. And profiting off it.
Oh.
Every goddamn lie they're profiting off of. Schools and colleges getting grants to teach people to lie.
Yeah. You know, they're getting letters after their name to lie.
Yes.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible what this place has become.
Of course, they'll tell you this is after 10 million years of erosion.
Yeah, everybody's free to have their own opinion, the Enlightenment. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not trying to sell anybody anything. Deborah, I daydreamed all through school. Listen, I never liked school. I never went that much. I had the smarts from early.
I was at home sleep.
You know?
Hell with the daydreaming. Home sleep.
Music was a better teacher than any education system. Right. Me too, bro. I was clowning hard in school. Ask anyone who knows me since I was 12. School's a joke, mate. It's just prison without the uniforms. So what if they mixed other chemicals into the brick that caused the conflict? Can't answer that. I doubt it. Why would they put other chemicals into something as mundane as a brick? Don't forget, they were the key masters, the gate masters, the creators of this realm. Right. They knew all the tricks, how to do everything. Why would they put chemicals in that they knew down the line could cause them a problem? They're not going to do that.
Exactly. Not to them.
This realm is damaged, malfunctioning. Still, only way to repair it is truth. It is malfunctioning still.
Look at this. You can see the meltage underneath it. Even in the water.
Look under the water.
See all the meltage coming out here.
Wow.
The evidence is always there. You always see it. It's
I'm looking under the water here.
Oh, yeah. All this under the water. Yeah, absolutely.
That's where the building is.
Yeah. Yeah, melted. Yeah.
And just remember, you wouldn't have this kind of melt if water was here to start with, or if it was going on whilst this was melting. It wouldn't happen like that.
Yeah, something back here. I don't know if this is new construction back here or what, but can't tell.
Yeah, but of course, school is an indoctrination camp. Ben says he had to go counselling. Yeah, they want to fuck it. As soon as you don't conform, they want to separate you from everybody else in case it's an infection.
Oh yeah.
And everyone else's kids don't conform. It's very calculated. Possible they triangulated energy to Joachim and Boaz to cause the overload and damage the moon to polarize the grid. Quite possible. But until we get proof, we cannot say. It's just conjecture and assumptions.
And right here we got
in the wall. Of course, we are. Sorry, James. I just want to.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Are we operating on the baseline model of the flat toroidal Earth, black hole sun? Could well be. Speculation only, says Face Diaper. It's all speculation. If you've got a way to prove it, let's prove it.
Right.
But it's hard. But at least with this, we know what we can see. At least with meltology, we know what we can see. And we know that the realm is a machine, an electromagnetic machine that has fucking derailed to a horrendous fucking extent.
Absolutely.
Clearly, as we can see by this bloody damage.
You got all the rest of it's underneath. All this sand, all this rock.
Brick ash.
That's all came from this.
It's liquefied.
And here's your
red bricks that when it densified, when the heat was removed, it turned into sand because there was no nothing left in the bricks. It just turned to particles.
When a neighborhood burns down,
sand now.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's like when a neighborhood burns down, you have all the remnants left over, which is this black ash. This is the remnants of the X factor turned to sand, but also different moderations because you still have blocks that where that it blocked up and turned into what we call modern day rock, but you have it everywhere. At that's just the brick transforming. We see it everywhere. We see it in every stages.
It'd be different. It would be different if it was sporadic. Then you could say a plasma event or some other, other means. But because it's from one end to the other,
right,
and down. I mean, look, you've only got to look at coastlines. Why do they look that way? Because it's bloody melted red brick.
Oh, probably over 95% of our evidence comes from the bottom. Every now and then you'll see something, heat damage starting from the top, but most of it is from the bottom up. See it over and over. It's the bird's eye view. Nice view.
Yeah.
Some eye candy of
Pay money for that one.
Of devastation. I mean, it's a beautiful view, but not when you know what you're looking at.
Oh,
it's like walking through a forest fire and how beautiful it is. Nothing but mango devastation. But we are accustomed to seeing this as beauty.
Hang on, let me just answer this. Thoughts on Tartaria, unknown sender? Yeah, Tartaria was removed from the history books and the maps. Must be a reason why. That whole region is full of old world order buildings. But the names of things can be changed. I just call them old world order. The very end of it, because obviously the melt had happened before they removed them from the map and started removing them from history.
Yeah, and we saw the video, the building that you mentioned yesterday, where they added 1,000 years to it, just like that.
You saw it, didn't you?
Like it was nothing.
Like it was nothing, 1,000 years older, just like that. Just by putting a letter up there on that building. Crazy. Enlightened says, Spartan watching Netflix series called Dark Crystal Age of Resistance, as it symbolically speaks of the parasites feeding off our living essence energy, and they come to our realm from a different realm. Well, I watched the original film, The Dark Crystal, and I understood that concept when it very first came out in the late 80s, early 90s, something like that. And I also knew that before that anyway. Of course, the inverters are sucking the negative energy out of this place. And what creates the negative energy? We do.
Low vibration, angry all the time.
Say it again. Say it again. Face typer. Again, proof of the mockery as the hobbits of Earth thinking their destruction of their own people is beautiful. Ba, ba, ba. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. There you go, face typer. You get it. You get it. And you get a bomb for that.
Face typer. The original.
He's bad boy through and through. Yes, and ladies. Look at the bricks. Look how they've gone all blocky. You can still see their bricks.
Yes.
Bricks, mortar. You can still see it, but they've gone blocky.
Yes.
Heat damage. Look at the texture. Heat damage. Over on the other side, look. What do we see? Block lines, brick lines.
All the way across.
That's cooked rows of red brick.
I mean, we see it. We see the evidence all the time. Sometimes
that's what your coastlines are made of.
Yes, absolutely.
As
sometimes we see doorways and windows.
And then what's above it? Melted building. So what does that tell you?
And look at the damage in this corner right here. Look at this. It just took this whole corner out. Balloon rock. Once again. Put all those pictures.
That's why we say with Meltology, we've got the correct analysis of what we're looking at.
I put those pictures up of all the balloon rocks, and all the comments were about damn giant feet in body parts.
Oh. You know what? You're good to even be looking at all that shit. I don't look at that shit. I'll stay in my lane. I'll stay in the Melted Red Brick University because I know you got the higher degrees in there.
Yeah.
I don't want to mess about.
But I like to reach people. I like to try and reach some people.
Oh, I do. But I've just come to the summation now that I'm not trying to reach sheep. I'm trying to get the lions to stand up.
Yeah, that's it.
That's the point I'm at now. Because after 300 videos,
there's a few lines in there. But
listen, James, let me tell you. After 300 videos, I've got nearly 2,500 subs.
Yeah, that's quite a bit.
This live stream should be jammed.
Yeah, yeah.
Where are the people? Where are they? What's going on?
They sheepy. They sheepy.
You know, I believe half of them are one toe in, one toe out. They'll watch one video and not watch the next one, and then watch another one here and there, which is another reason why I'm not doing the videos, because I'm concentrating on the streams. I'll put it out here live as I find it that day. So then it's a commitment. Then you've got to come over.
Right.
2.5 thousand subs. You've got to come over. Start watching the live stream now.
That's quite a bit of subs. Yeah, you're right. You should.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do believe, Deborah. Some are with those slavery hours that they've got to do. I mean, I'll start the stream at 10:30 English time, UK time. It's now 1:15. So, you know, if you dedicate, you're going to be here. If you believe what we're saying, you're going to be here. If you want to learn more, you're going to be here.
Absolutely.
So it's about dedication, isn't it? If you want to know.
If you're interested in the subject, you're going to be there. Whatever it is, if you're interested in it, you're gonna make time.
Yeah, freak. I know. Let me try and get this comment. They're cock blocking us. Of course they are. I mean, I put up a video one day and it's like 300 views. The next day, put a different video up. I've got 1,000 views. What the fuck's going on? Who knows? Anyway, but my main intent now is to be here every night, talking to the Eagle Eye crew, showing evidence and chilling out and relaxing.
All this damage over here. You got all this blocking going on, big blocks going on underneath this doorway, and an even bigger block here. Still see some brick over here. Look at the devastation, though.
Yeah, look at the huge block lines. It's crazy.
Yeah, there.
I mean, look, you can see what fucking windows.
Yeah,
what the hell?
Absolutely.
People. Nice one, Ben. It is a bit hard to, live that busy life, and then all of a sudden you got more time than you can deal with. But you know what? You come to the best place to channel that energy, my man.
Absolutely. You got some type of archway coming down here. You got the brick line with it.
Crazy.
Devastated.
Wow.
And you got another one here. It looks like the same. It's
the same, but it's just not as cooked out.
Yeah, this one here looks like it was the same over here. Yeah. Possibly. It's gone.
Can you go up a little bit? Yeah, look at that. How did they build that? You see the white building next to the pillar. How did that happen?
Yeah.
Where's the bottom of it? Where is the bottom of it? James, where is the bottom of it? Excuse me, Mr. Geologist. Can you tell me where the bottom of that building is, please? Oh my days.
Big old block right here.
Oh wow. Look at that doorway, big block there.
Yeah,
see the what they use as a beach is just densified brick ash. Densified
melted
red brick ash. Look at that. Look at these. Oh wow.
It was popped out.
Anyway, I don't know what I'm saying wow for, because you know I've already had these pictures.
oh yeah.
It's still a fantastic piece of evidence. Look how it melted round. Great. Oh wow, yeah.
Same thing. You see this thing? There's probably a window right here that closed up.
Wow.
You can see these windows back here.
All heat expansion.
That was probably more likely a window. Got all this coming up the back.
A huge balloon rock on the side.
Yes. Everything balloon.
I like the way you can tell it's melted. Look what it's sitting on. Look what this building here is sitting on its own melt. Can you see it, James?
Yeah, I was just coming off the roof here because you can only see part of this structure here, and then the rest of it is this rock curtain.
What you're looking at is pure melt. It's brick lines, pancake down into block lines. Because if you look, the line runs all the way across this way. You follow it. It's brick lines. And then look at the bottom here, you see the melt underneath the building.
Yeah, all this.
And the beach is this beach here was the liquid runoff of the building, and then it densified. So you got a piece out here on its own. There was no water here. The water came afterwards.
Yes.
This here is joined to this, but under the water. You can see a little part of it there. Great.
All right, that's the last one.
Wow. Again, James.
That concludes. Man. Yeah.
As always, on point. Terminator stuff, mate. It's Terminator stuff. I love you when you love it when you come on, because I know you're gonna. I don't have to be. I don't really even need to talk, because you do such a good job of narrating your own pictures, because you see the same thing.
They're here to hear you.
Things that I see. You see the same things that I see.
I want to hear you, and you know, between you and Jerry.
Yeah, you know, it's a pleasure to have you coming on, because, you know, I don't have to worry. I can just think, off goes James. He knows what he sees. He sees what we see. He sees what Jerry sees. You know how it is.
Hey,
you know?
I've been,
exactly.
I've been trained by the
Jerry
best.
got them Jedi skills from JR2D2. Yeah, I believe so. I believe he's going to do a stream once he's got enough time. James is rocking it now. Yeah, man. He's got some bad boy evidence. Yeah, that's why he's on the show.
I like to come up here. It's easy getting up here with the Eagle Eye crew, because, you know, we're all family, so it's easy getting up in front of family.
Yeah, exactly. There's no, you know, I mean, you know, obviously you get a little bit nervous. I was nervous the first time I went on, because, you know, basically I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. You know what I mean? But it gets easier with each show. And
you make it very still.
Do you know what? I'm so eager to get on. I can't wait to wake up in the morning to think, what am I going to do in my show? What am I going to show them today? Because I want you to see the best evidence. I got 2 more folders right now.
From yesterday and today, so I didn't want to take up too much. I didn't want to take up too much time.
Listen, I'll just show you this then. Let me just share the screen. Hang on.
I was hoping Mark would get up there and we get to see some of his evidence.
Yeah, but you know, sometimes when you got family, I said it to you, didn't I? When you got family, you know, they've got to come first, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, I mean,
and when you get free time, you use it really, really wisely, don't you? As simple as that.
Absolutely. It's a treat. I'm getting spoiled seeing them up there the last few times.
Oh yeah. Right. Let's. Right. You can see my screen.
Mm-hmm.
This is what we call grid components. Just look at the demeanor of the buildings. They've been cooked. Look at this tower here. It's cooked. Tops of the buildings is cooked. It's all cooked. It's all had electrical charge and heat. This is a little town called Shibam in Yemen. What happened here?
Cooked.
Can you see this? Can you see this, Sir James?
Yes.
This part of the building's gone.
Mm-hmm. Look like it's flooding down to the left of it too, huh?
Here.
Yeah.
It's all flooded inside. Building wrecked here. But what you should be looking at is all of this brick ash.
Yeah.
Behind. This is nothing to what it was. This all melted down. Whatever building made this ash consumed this part of the grid as well. Normally I don't like to get pictures with tags, but I just wanted this one just to show you the nature of the buildings. They look like grid components.
Right.
But look behind, look what happened to them. Huge heat from the bottom, melted downwards, engulfing the rest of the buildings, but these were lucky, pockets of survival.
Look.
Again, look very grid componently, don't it? But look at some of these buildings here on the left. Look at this one right in front of you here, down in the front. Before, after, and look, the devastation behind, the final result. Look at that one in front of you, James.
Yeah.
That is just mangled. You can see the bricks are just, you can see it is flowing. There's ridges here where it's flowing down.
Oh yeah, you can still see the brick lines, but it is just melted all over it.
Isn't that cray?
But look at the one to the far right, that chocolate covered one.
Yeah.
Look at that one.
Oh,
that just cooked it out.
Again, this is a town called Shibam in the Yemen, and it is fucked.
Yeah, man. It is fucked. Yeah, man.
This is an aerial view. Look. Tell me that doesn't look like it's had. You can see the melt inside here. You can see where the brick flood is here. Look, can you see it, James, between the buildings?
Oh yeah.
So it was being flooded by another building. Look between the buildings here. Just look closely. Let me.
Yep. You're right. Big mounds.
This is not no joke we're talking about. Look between the buildings of the. This is all being flooded by other melted buildings. Top here, look. This is why it looks like it was in the melt. All this land here was melted building. Look, you still got plants. You got trees growing on. They look like fucking palm trees. Got palm trees growing there.
It does.
Look at this melt between the buildings. It just shows you. It shows you that this place was flooded by another melted building, and we can see a part of it here in this bottom left.
Yes.
Come on now, it's got to tell you it looks like a grid. It's been overloaded and flooded. Look at the nature of the buildings. It's very easy to see. Oh, look here. Look here. A supercapacitor. You see it?
Yeah.
Down here, look, a supercapacitor. And it's still in its original state. Look at the rest of the place. Look, that's another one. So that it could withstand the charge and the heat. Look. Otherwise, it looked like the rest. Overloaded, and then with the heat, decimation. Melting. This is inside the town. Look at the buildings. Why are they so straight up? Because they were grid components. They were buildings, yes, and they had practical applications. Ground is liquid brick flood. Look, you can just tell. Look, bottom of this building starting to block up here. You see it, James?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Most of these idiots are going to tell you this is, oh, they built mud buildings. This is not mud. This is melted red brick.
Yes.
Again, look what happened to the bricks. Look at the angle of the building.
If you're building a building that damn tall with mud, wow.
It's ludicrously, you know, I never pay attention to anything like that because I believe my own eyes. I believe I can see this window here has been deformed by heat expansion.
Exactly. And we see it all over.
The doorway. Look why is the doorway so slim? You know, people don't ask themselves the obvious questions, mate. They just don't.
That building's still being occupied. Shit, they got stuff hanging out the window.
it just flies about their heads. You know, it flies up out their heads. They're not looking and thinking, "Oh my God, what happened to all these bricks? What's all this stuff hanging outside of the wall?"
Yeah, stuck to the wall.
Yes. You know, why are these windows looking the way that they look? Why are the bricks all swollen up? Why does it look like it's got a big scab on it? It's batshit craziness. Come on. What happened to the building? What? Look, there's the original piece up here. Look. And over here. Can you see it?
Right, yes.
And over here. The rest of it's mangled. Especially down here. Look, it's gone. It looks like what geologists call a mountain. It's not. It's red bricks, and it cut off there before it could do any more damage.
And look, it goes into the front of it also.
Here,
it takes up 10 feet of the front.
Yeah, and all this here with the green is part of it as well.
Absolutely. It's trying
People
to consume
don't understand real damage until it's shown them. You know, no plasma event can do this, please.
No mud, no
right?
plasma.
And it doesn't look like any dragon parts that I've ever seen. Look at the damage. It's clearly a building because we can see this little pockets of iron. Look at the top of it, how the bricks are all popping out and churning and turning around. And then look at this huge, monstrous growth at the front of melted red bricks, balloon rocked out.
Can you zoom into the bottom of the building on the right?
Here?
Yeah. What you got going on over there? Look at that.
Look at that. Look at all of this. Look how the corner's gone.
Like they just decided, let's just leave that there. That's stable right there. Let's just leave all this junk here while we build. We're master builders, but we can't get rid of this right here.
Oh.
We need that for stability. Look at that.
Oh my God. There can't be doubters. I know there's no doubters in the Eagle Eye crew, but anyone who's by chance watching and you're not an Eagle Eye crew member or just coming across it, please explain to me how this happened. Look at these windows, they're all over the place. So I just want to go up to look at this.
Oh yeah, blocking big time up there.
Look at the blockiness there. You got one that's so cooked it started to bulge out. Oh,
they ran out of the regular ones, so they just used leftovers.
Yeah, they use the rubble now to just finish this building because
nobody's gonna notice.
The architect said it'll look good from a distance. Look at what happened to the bricks. Look at them. It's supposed to be row upon row of perfect red bricks.
Is that somebody looking at the window?
Yes, it is. So you can still get in there. Why would you make such a small piece of a window? You see what above him? It's like you've got a lintel, and then you've got the arch, and then you've got another inner part of inside. But it's all heat damage and swollen up. I don't know what to tell you people, but the world is a melted circuit board.
Earth is a melted circuit board.
Look at all of this here. Heat came from the bottom. They're all sunken into the melt. Look, all of it. They're at an angle. in melt, flooded over, crazy. Well, explain. We've already seen the aerial shot of this place where everything inside is flowing with flooded, melted
Right.
red brick. Look at the damage.
Yeah, it's immense.
It is
All
a
over.
complete mess. All down here at the bottom right. And then behind, look, there's an example. Pocket of survival, although it's smashed. But look at the look at behind is gone. You would never know that this was a building like this.
Oh no.
Eagle Eye Crew will, but any other person will not accept it.
No, they just think they had the world's greatest architect came over here and did this.
Yeah. You know. The damage is quite it's quite poignant here to see this. The pocket of survival and in the background, devastation.
But even in that far back building, you can see the row of windows just stops. Look how high that last row to the left. That building to the left.
It's here.
Yeah, not that one, the next one. And look at the row of windows. And then there's nothing below that. It's like goes all the way down. So what happened to the windows? The last 10 floors.
Exactly. Because if you look, and the next building's the same, but you can just see the tops of the windows under the metal. Please tell me how they built it like that. Yeah, I thought so. You can't, can you? Again, look.
Yep.
Melting downwards on top of these.
Most of the time, we don't even see that. It's so engulfed that it looks like this looks like a mountain.
Yeah,
that's nice.
Looks like this shit.
You still got
looks
a little
like this shit that's climbing up the walls here. Because as you see it was climbing up the walls. Then all of a sudden it stopped.
Wow,
look at this shit on this part of these buildings. This is all blistered up from heat, bubbling up.
I'm still looking at how mangled the lower level is.
Yeah, I mean it is what it is. I mean, if you can see the damage, you can see how this,
it almost didn't survive.
Down on top of this. Look, you got a door here in the melt. Can you see it?
In the middle of nothing.
Look.
On top of
rock curtain here. Look.
And that other way. Look at that window right below that rock curtain.
Hang on. Here, right
below, over to the right. Right there.
Wow. And then you got another one down here.
God, they're almost closed up.
Yeah. And you would expect this because the bricks are expanding in all directions.
Yes.
So that the space where the window is now being invaded by bricks moving inwards and downwards and around. Well, you still think, mountains are not melted buildings? You skeptical, you people with one toe in and one toe out? Explain it to me. Can't see any volcanoes around.
I'm listening. I want to hear it too.
I can't see any volcanoes around. And as far as I know, mud don't go upwards, does it?
Never seen it rain mud.
Right, there you go. What else could cause this? Look closely at the pictures if you haven't watched the documentary.
Look at all that balloon rocking going on.
Right.
Look at all that balloon rocking going on from that first level down. It's like balloon rocking till you get to the next level. Man. Look
at the buildings. Look at the look what's on the fronts of the building.
It's all rock curtain. They're taking over. It's incredible.
This place is wild. Look at it. Look at the buildings. Look at the texture. Look what's happening. They're being flooded from above. Look.
Pretty soon, someone's going to think there's
submerged.
A the big cave.
Look, this is all flows of melt here. It's flowing back down over this building, over these buildings. Sorry. Now tell me, what mud flood or earthquake can do that? What plasma event can do that?
Incredible.
People better not play with the Eagle Eye crew because we know what we're talking about. Look what happened to the bricks. Fervent heat from below.
We see that all the time. The balloon rocks are those balloon rocks are elementary. Yeah, we see that at the lower level. We see that at the first grade level, balloon rocking.
And the reason they're balloon rock like this is because they were closer to the heat.
Nothing kept them in. They pushed out.
More heat changes the states of matter, makes it expand quick. Just look what happened to the bricks. It's incredible. All cooked. All cooked.
Oh,
wow. Can we say blocky?
Blocky.
Can we? You think they build it like this? They don't build like this. It's supposed to be rows upon rows of melted red brick. Of red brick.
I see all type of material. I see brick. I see slate. I see block.
Yeah, block. Mortar snot, all sorts. Look at that wall down to the bottom right.
Yeah, I was looking at that.
How the fuck they build that? They must have had a. You used to, as a child, you used to get the dot to dot colouring pattern. They must have had a dot to dot fucking chart to put them bricks in that order. My God, look at it. It's all over the place. All different colours. Listen, it's all heat, all damage. I mean, even the buildings behind have got the same heat damage look.
Right.
The even these molds around the arches are, some of them are there, some of them are not. Look, it's cray evidence. Look up here.
Yeah, where's the two windows at?
Yeah, where's the windows for one? And why is it different from what's underneath?
Exactly. Filled in the windows and blocked up.
Yeah. There you go. Typical street in Shibam. What did we see? Melted buildings. The ground was liquid brick flood. Densified into brick ash now. You call it sand. Look at the edge of this building here. They're joined.
Yeah, look how bad those two are. And the next one's not as bad.
Yeah. But there's still melt here, though.
But you don't see the dripping on it as bad as you see this. No. These two kind of survive.
These two are nicely cooked.
Yeah, it's just once again, it's just the way the heat travels. Who gets it and who doesn't.
Again, pocket of survival. Nice little building, but it's melted downwards. Down. See the angle?
Mm-hmm.
So it's not horizontal anymore.
Leaning towards us, huh?
Yeah, it's leaning towards us. The heat is engulfing it and making it tilt. Again, trapped between two melted buildings. You can tell. Look how cooked out the bricks are.
Yep.
This is a stucco covering. And underneath it, look how cooked out the bricks are. They're churned out. Probably go blocky soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Nobody builds
that looks like
this.
Corn on the cob.
Exactly. Corn on the cob tower. No one builds like that. Nobody builds like that, I'm afraid. This is all heat damage. Perfect rows of red bricks have been subjected to fervent heat. Another one. Just looks melted. Concrete molds are still in place, but they're melted.
That one looks like it's leaning also.
Yeah.
Leaning
Supposed to have,
towards the right.
I bet in these arches here, you're supposed to have those statues, but they're not there. But it's a grid component, even still. So it's a grid component, but it's been overheated with electric and melted. See the stains here?
Yep.
See the concrete molds here? They're all melted. See them?
Yep. Dripping down.
That's what it's supposed to look like. Look. Totally different from this. See it, James?
Oh, absolutely. Looks like a spark plug that's been burnt out.
Exactly. Proper grid component that is fully functioning, short-circuited.
Yep.
And melted. Again.
Power to the dome.
Towers to the dome, another grid component. They call them mosques now, but they are grid components, much the same as cathodes are cathedrals. I mean, look at this place. I mean, it's magnificent. All I can say is it's magnificent. Yeah. Towers to the domes up your ass. Towers to the domes up your ass. Look at this building. You know what I really like about this building? Over here on the left, right-hand side, how it's like an amphitheater this side with all these columns. Wow. I love the old world order architecture because not only is a building, it also has practical applications because obviously with towers and domes, we know they're drawing down the free energy.
Right.
It's probably a very, very healing place to go, you know. But the magnificence of it is just incredible. I mean, these towers are just exquisite in design to the eye.
Eye candy, definitely.
Oh, that's what it's about. I mean, look. It's all fine design. It's incredible. And here we have it lit up. Looks just like a component in the grid. Doesn't it?
Absolutely. It's probably positioned over there like it too. If you take an aerial.
Of course. You know, the positioning was always key as well. You know, because don't forget that it had to fit in the grid, whether it was receiving or passing energy around. It had to fit in the grid. But you can just see what this was like. You can imagine it when it was, you know, receiving that energy. But don't forget, this is melted down. It is nowhere the size of what it was. As eye-catching as it is, if you look closely, the bricks are heat damaged. It's incredible, isn't it? These pieces of old technology are still there. Still there.
Still in operation.
Still in operation to this day.
Built to last.
Built to last. Well, my friends, I want to thank James for coming over. Dedicated the same as me. I know he's got young uns and stuff, and time's always an issue. So I really appreciate it, James. Anyone else watching, Eagle Eye Crew wise, be on again tomorrow. I will send the link out to all relevant parties. If you can make it, you can make it. If not, it's okay. Don't worry. I want to thank all the Eagle Eye Crew for hanging in there with me for another Spartan Red Chill Out Zone. I hope the imagery and the music and everything made your evening go well and you enjoyed the buzz and the vibe. We want to keep it nice and cool in here. We don't want no drama. We just want to unwind and relax and shoot the breeze and look at some terrific evidence. And I know James always brings the fire, so he's always going to be getting the link.
Appreciate it. Make
James,
sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Also, make sure you subscribe to Jerry's channel, When the Buildings Cry. Check out that documentary. Make sure that's homework if you haven't done it. We appreciate your guys' questions, but we like to answer the questions that are relevant to the topic and also relevant to the level of the topic that's being presented. So it's no disrespect to anyone who comes in to take a look and chill, see what's going on. We just have reservations for those who have watched the documentary and taken the time out to watch it, and that way there you're not asking questions that mostly everybody in here, especially the Eagle Eye crew, we've already heard Jerry, we've heard Spartan and others answer anywhere from 100 to 1,000 times depending on the question. So that's the reason why the tolerance level is low on that behalf. So we do want you here. We appreciate everyone coming, but we just want you to be able to ask the intelligent questions, knowing and right away. Spartan's going to know right away. Jerry will know right away whether or not you watched the video, just on the question you asked. So please do the due diligence. And if you're in this class, then obviously you have time to invest, and you think it's a worthy investment. So definitely do the due diligence. That's all I got to say. But thanks everyone for tuning in, and hope everyone got to see some good evidence. And Spartan, once again, you stepped it up like always. You come to play full swinging, man.
I like to hit home runs. I'm the Babe Ruth of Meltology.
Yes.
And as I say, people, I know some of you who follow me on the videos and that. No more videos, I'm afraid. I want to dedicate myself to the channel. I also need to learn new software, and for an old boy like me, it's a bit of a struggle. I need to really put time into learning that software. It'll make a better stream. It'll make my evidence, even stronger in new formats and different ways of presenting the evidence. But on top of all that, it's all done for one purpose. We want to get the truth out there. We want people to understand their reality. Once you understand your reality, you won't be fooled again, like the song says. We won't be fooled again. So I really appreciate you spending your time with me. I know it's precious for everyone, and it's a real privilege to be up here and presenting evidence. And obviously James coming in tonight has been great. We will be back tomorrow. Please tune in if you can. Like, share, and subscribe. Post a link. I will be putting out my normal live stream alert. I don't know what to do with it yet because I didn't really want to do a video, but I might not do that. I might just leave it to the scheduled notification on YouTube. But before I forget, if you want to donate, I've got the PayPal sign on my channel, same as Jerry. So if you've got a few bucks, throw them our way. We need to build up a crash of dollars so that we can start doing our merchandise. So every dollar is appreciated, and it goes back to you because we want to keep the cost down on the t-shirts and everything else we're thinking about doing. So on that note, I love you all. Remember, we are the survivors. Take care, my man.
I am Jedi.
James. I will send the link out to you. No doubt you'll know
one love
that
to all.
After this show, I will be floating about for a little while. You'll know that. So I will probably get it done then. Take it easy, people. I love you lots. One love. Spartan Red. Out.